Fugazee podcast. I'm your host, Cooley. We got 6 lovely ladies on the panel today. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we are back. Welcome to No Fugazee podcast. We are live right now on YouTube and Facebook. If you are tuning in, click the like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We about to hit 100K, and it's only been a year, so that's lit. We're at about to be at 97,000 subscribers. So kudos to y'all, everyone that's been supporting the channel. Other than that, we do have the Discord link in the description. So sign up for the Discord. On that Discord link, it's going to be tonight, actually. So if anyone watched the live episode Wednesday, 2 days ago, we had this crazy wildebeest acting wild, which I had to kick off the episode. So she had to go. Other than that, sign up for the Discord. It's free. You just click and subscribe to it and follow us on the Discord. You'll get the latest updates with new merch coming out. That's going to be happening before we go to Vegas. You're going to get the new updates for the brand coming out. Where it's at? You see these glasses right here? Yeah, this is my brand. Yeah. They call it Mr. Man. They dropping. It's going to be available for y'all. So tune in for that too. Sign up for the Discord. You're going to get first access to that. And we're going to be, giving some free giveaways too. So that's coming soon. Other than that, let's get to the intros for the ladies. So let's go here. Name, age, and where you from?
Yeah, my name is Danita. I'm from New Jersey. And that's about it.
Danita Applebone. You got it going now. You got it going now.
And I'm 38.
38. Okay. All right. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a motivational speaker.
Motivational speaker. Okay. So you're going to motivate us tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Word. That's what's up.
Set the tone.
You're going to set the tone. Okay. Sounds good. And fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact about myself. I don't know if it's very fun, but I've been to prison.
We did some time. How much time you did?
I did a year before I was eligible for parole, but it was a 4-year sentence.
Okay, you did a full year.
Yeah.
You was in there fighting?
Yeah. I didn't fight because I was in a wheelchair at one point, but now I came out walking, so
Oh, that's a blessing. Okay, you went in there on a wheelchair and you came out walking.
Yeah.
All right. I
don't know if it's fun, but
it was something that you had to overcome.
It was eventful. Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't fun, but it was something that you had to overcome. Okay. Sure. Sounds good. And relationship status?
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
I've been single going on 3 years.
3 years. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Moving right along. Name, age, where you from? And if you could come closer to the mic. You see that all the way over there? Yeah, come a little closer right there.
My name is Chanel. Am I on the mic?
That's perfect.
Awesome. My name is Chanel. I'm 28 and I'm in a complicated relationship. But a fun fact about me, I took culinary.
You took culinary?
It's not really fun.
And if you could just speak in the mic too when you're speaking, so they can hear you. No, you fine. You don't got to move it too much. You could just speak in it.
So I took up culinary.
Yep.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about all girl power. I love the fact that everyone can just come together and be something, like at least do something about your life. Okay. But that's it.
All right, so that was your fun fact. And let's do, what do you do for a living, though?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur?
I guess I could say that.
So that, you ever seen Martin?
Yeah.
You like, Tommy, you ain't got no dang job. You ain't got no dang job.
You don't have a job until you make a job.
Okay.
You got to make something of yourself to be something, and it's all about you. You got, 24 hours in a day.
I got you. I heard you rap. You want to spit a bar? Steve, audio and everything good? Perfect.
But I do, though. I'm always ready. I'm nervous and always ready.
You ready?
No. But I will be.
My name is Nita, and I'm the best. All the fellas like ready to feel my chest. I'm playing.
You want to spit that bar or no?
I do.
Go ahead, spit the bar. Let's hear some.
All right. Everybody looking. That's crazy. Give me everything that you owed me. You burnt out. It turns out that you just want the clout. And I found out that you would sell your soul for these hoes. Man, you broke the code. Man, you broke the code. And I forgot the rest. And that's like that. Because I'm not a real rapper.
Okay. All right. Hey, chat, put a 1 in the chat if it was trash. Put a 2 in the chat if it was bars, if it was hot.
Can I keep going?
You wanna finish your bars?
Yeah.
Okay,
we gonna
give her another
before, and they be talking.
Okay, we're gonna give you one more chance. Let's go.
Right.
Let's see what you got.
Give me everything that you owe me. You burnt out. It turns out that you just want the clout, and I found out that you was like your soul for these hoes. Man, you broke the code. Hold the fuck up. Got these niggas. Can't say nigga.
Yeah, you said it twice already, so
got
you
these
keep
niggas
going.
in the cut, and they talking about my butt, but I ain't got one. All these niggas is my sons, but I got a daughter. Might take her on a trip and move her out Florida. Man, I'm a spoiler. Man, that daughter. Damn, I'm drunk. That's fucked up.
Dang.
I can't hear it long.
Okay.
But it was lit, and y'all know it was.
Yeah, I like
Okay. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if it was trash. Put a 1 in the.
No
Put a
L's.
2 in the chat if it was hot. So 2 for hot, 1 for trash. Let's see what the chat say. Other than that, relationship status.
Complicated.
Oh, you did say complicated.
Very much.
And how long has it been complicated for?
5 years, like a dummy.
5 years?
Yes.
You got a kid by this man?
And I do.
How many?
Just one.
And how old did you say you were?
I'm 28.
28. And okay, you got one kid by the man.
Mm-hmm.
And how old is your kid?
She's about to be 2 in February 21st.
She about to be 2. And complicated on like your end or complicated on his end?
Complicated because he wanted to be toxic in the beginning.
Yeah.
But once he got toxic, he didn't like how I followed back.
And you see that mic, if you could just speak in a little bit.
I've been wanting to talk about this shit. So he been toxic, right? And then he wanted to act as if like my downfall from his toxicity.
So look, I got you. I'm gonna help you out real
I
quick.
hope you do.
You running from the mic. You want to just leave it there,
Oh, he was there.
and then
for
you
that.
want to be right there with it.
Like that?
Well, no. You can position your body regular, but you just want to speak in.
But is this better?
However you want to do it, but yeah, just.
I
make
can
sure
do
you
it
speak
this
into
way. It's whatever the
Actually,
camera
that
wants.
looks awkward. Sit regular. Yeah.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah. Sit regular. Nah, closer, like right in the middle. Yeah, there you go. Move on a little closer this way. Come on, move on a little. I got you, mama. I'm gonna help you out. Yep. Right there, and just speak right there in the mic.
Like that?
Yep. Just like that. Okay, now you said it's complicated. Let me ask you a question.
So it's more so, okay.
I got you. So you said it's complicated. You said y'all been together for 5 years. So within that 5-year relationship, when was it not complicated or was it always complicated? Well, I'll ask you this. How long it's been complicated for? The full 5 or maybe like, dang,
So like, we went somewhere, right, in the beginning of a relationship. And he got jealous because a man liked my shoes.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to Atlantic City, the casino hotel area.
Yeah.
And we were I was personally talking to someone about the shoes I was wearing. It was Gucci.
It was a dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, you doing some whole stuff. You're not supposed to be talking to no
But it
other
wasn't
dude.
whole stuff because
That
he
is.
wanted to buy something that I purchased. But in my mind, it wasn't whole shit. You feel me? But in a man's mind,
This
it's
gonna
whole
be the
stuff
clip.
because they're like, you talking to another man. But
And
for me,
remember,
I'm
when
thinking
you
about
speaking,
money.
just make sure you speaking in the mic. You ain't got to touch it. You just want to move your neck over to the mic.
Gotcha.
There you go.
So for me, I was thinking more of like, I'm thinking about money, thinking about the fact that I'm not going to be with you, longevity. And I
you
want
was
to.
thinking about that with that guy. So you was trying to pursue your own thing while you was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you was doing some whole stuff.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
we
like
gonna come back to you. We gonna come
We
back to you.
should.
Yeah, we gonna come back to you.
Let's go.
Because this is only the intros. But yeah, that's some whole stuff. That's Chat know it too. Moving right along. Name, age, and where you from?
Hi.
She came on like, hi. It's an infomercial.
Yeah.
Hi, hello. No, I'm playing with you. Go ahead. Name, age, and where you from?
Cocoa Bone, West Philly, 32.
West Philly? Born and raised? On the playground?
I mean, well, you know.
Most of my days?
I mean, you already know, like.
Okay, and what you do for a living?
I'm a school bus driver.
Okay, you be getting to
Yeah.
schools. Oh, you be getting them late. I know you do. You look like you be late.
Dang, how he late.
I can tell you. I can tell you be late with it. I could just tell.
Okay, sometimes.
If you taking long to get your makeup done and all that, because you came fresh today. You came fresh. You got the jewelry on.
I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? But normally when it's early in the morning.
You got the candy cane dress. You know the candy cane from the Christmas tree with the colors on it. You got the candy cane.
I'll take that. That means sweet.
That was a sweet. That was a sweet candy cane color. Okay. And fun fact about yourself.
I do YouTube. I do reaction videos. Okay. I do reviews.
Want to shout it out?
Yeah, sure. This is Tosh, TASH. This is Tosh, and I do reactions. I talk a lot of ish. I have a mouth. Quotation marks. And I do reviews to my favorite shows, especially Baddies. Go check out Baddies East. And music and rant videos when I feel like being in my feelings.
Okay. You said music. You want to spit a bar?
Sure.
Let me hear what you got.
All right. I was like, talking that shit on my petty. See with the eye like I'm Fetty. Booping that bitch like I'm Betty. None of you bitches is ready. Wonder Woman always win. Taking the L's on the chin. Try me, I commit a sin. Then I repent at the end.
Ooh.
On my West Philly tip, just like a sink I drip, just like a match I'm lit, always rocking with the hits, bobbing weaving with the dips, hating on me boy you miss, I am the queen of the diss, you're my peasant, you're my bitch, matter of fact go have a sit in the bar now lick, or you get hit with the brick, I will show you some new tricks, coming in with no apology, don't try to come and be Joe with me, confirmation with no apology.
All right, that was. I would give it to you because you actually was. You know, what I mean, your flow was right. Okay, you had to flow with it. I respect it. It was the ABC raps for sure, but you was definitely that. But it was. I like the flow. I like the flow, and you had some bars with it. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's hot. Put a 2 in the chat if you think is not. So 1 for hot, 2 for not. Let's see what they say. We got a lot of 1s.
Of course.
They said, yeah. We got some 1s. We only 1, 2, but a lot of 1s. So
why
let's
they
see.
hating on your girl?
1.5. Okay. Some 1s. We got some 2s. It's still more 1s than it is 2s.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. They just hating because I got tits. It's all good.
Let's.
I still love y'all. Check out my YouTube.
and Dan, you want to be swift on a switchboard too, because she was speaking. But let's get to your relationship status.
Oh, I'm currently back in a relationship.
Are you back in one? She like, I'm currently back in a. You sound like you upset.
Oh
like
no,
you missed the streets. You sound like you missed the streets. Like I want to be single.
I don't. I'm back with my son's father. We're trying to make it work.
Okay, that's why you said I'm back with this nigga.
I'm trying to make it work. Not with this nigga. No, I mean, I'm back with this nigga. But he's coming along. So
yeah.
We trying to make it work.
How long y'all been back together for?
You want to be honest?
A couple days ago.
Yeah.
She like I had him on pussy timeout, but it was time for me to get that thing back up.
It's been a while.
He was taking care of his kids again, so it's like, yeah, let me get him off a pussy timeout, get his thing to him again. But fair enough. Fun fact about yourself, or did I ask that already? I don't think I asked that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, fun fact.
Fun fact about myself. I'm very outgoing. Like I like meeting new people, socializing, and I like talking my ish in a good way.
Okay.
So yeah.
Fair enough. And moving right along, name, age, and where you from?
So my name is Mirsa, but for the sake of the podcast, excuse me, you can call me M. What was the other questions?
And you said M, and what's your, how old are you?
28.
And where you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. And M, welcome back.
Thanks.
Let me actually move you over a little bit in a chair. You could just take a little scoot this way. Put you more in the camera frame.
That's my problem. I keep fixing myself.
That's perfect. All right, yeah, that's much better on that side. And all right, M, you said you're 28, and welcome back to the podcast. What do you do for a living?
Massage therapist.
Massage therapist. That's right. You be touching them feet, right? Nah, I'm messing with you.
Sometimes I have to.
Sometimes you have to. You don't like touching them.
It's part of the job.
Part of the job. I feel you got to do what you got to do.
Please do further notice. Just take a shower before you get a massage.
I know that's.
And let's go with fun fact.
I like to read.
You like to read? What's your favorite book?
The Power of Now.
The Power of Now. Okay. And relationship status?
Still single.
Still single. Ain't none of them dudes from the last podcast sliding your DMs?
They did, but there's no answer.
Okay, so that's good. So they slid in your DMs, and there wasn't any answer. Why wasn't there any answer? They didn't meet your standard, or were you just like...
Well, the one dude from last time still kind of talk, but he's very childish and not really just playing games. So
Wait, the one guy you were talking to? Mm-hmm. Okay, childish, not playing games. That black guy? No? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Dang, man, niggas messing up, bro. Come on, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
right.
Come on.
He playing games. All right. Well, maybe. Did you ever think about it? Maybe he's not playing any games because actions speak louder than words.
He's not interested, so.
Okay, you know the truth then. All right, moving right along. Actually, fun fact.
I like to read.
Oh, yeah, you already said that. See, I'm tripping right now. It's Friday, man. Moving right along. Name, age, and where you from?
Okay. My name's Jordan. I'm from Bucks County, and I'm 24.
Jordan, Bucks County, 24 years old. What do you do for a living?
I'm currently in school for nursing.
Nursing, okay. Do you have like your LPN or anything yet or no?
That's what I'm currently going for, and then after that, I'm going to do a program for the RN.
Okay. Are you a CNA right now?
No,
you just okay. You just all right. That's good.
Crashing it out for a year.
And wait, how old did you say you were?
24.
24. And fun fact.
I like to go to the gym and lift weights.
Lift weights. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
During my free time.
On your free time. Cool. And relationship status.
I'm single.
How long you been single for?
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Spanish
back in
guy?
April.
You look like you like Spanish guys.
I do, but no, he wasn't Spanish.
What was he? He was a Brad? White guy?
No.
Black?
No, he was Algerian.
What? Alger? What them niggas look like?
Yeah.
Where Algerian at? What part of the globe is that? I don't know.
It's in Africa somewhere.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is. Oh, he was black.
Oh. No, not full. Like he
was
wasn't
light skinned?
white. He was big. Light skin, yeah.
He was lighter than me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He was like some light skinned dude, mixed dude. Okay,
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, cool. You said that was your last relationship. Okay, moving right along. Name, age, where you from?
Hey everybody, I'm Rachel. I am 23 years old. I'm from Bucks County, and I don't know what else.
Bucks County too. Let's do. What do you do for a living?
Oh boy. Currently freelance model, social media manager, and I have my own content creation thing going on.
Okay, what do you create?
Art, I guess.
Okay.
I have my own YouTube channel.
Want to shout it out?
Yeah, it's just Rachel Bromberg. You know my full name. Somehow I got lucky.
Word.
Same thing, Rachel Bromberg on Instagram and Rachel Brom on TikTok. And I guess a fun fact is, I don't know, I have like corny ones, and then I have like kind of a badass one.
Let's give one corny, one bad one. Yeah.
I don't have a middle name. Which I feel like is odd, right? And then I've been kickboxing for a year now, and I want to start getting into jiu-jitsu. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Cool. You think you could take on a man?
Yes, actually.
Hey, chat. What?
It depends on the size of the individual, though.
Listen, a 14-year-old boy would give you the business. 14-year-old.
It depends.
Nah, I can explain. It's much different. Like 14-year-old, he already got at least 2 solid years of testosterone in his blood and that puberty, and it's at the peak, right? And he may still be scrawny and little, but he'd probably strangle you out.
Okay.
Trust me.
I'll give him that.
All right.
I'll give him that.
If it's not 14, I say 14. Yeah. Trust me. Yeah. But still keep, training for yourself.
Do my thing.
And if a 13-year-old or 12-year-old come around, you could probably take them. So, still.
We'll see. It might take like 10 years.
Maybe. All right. And relationship status.
I'm single.
Were you single last time?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you were single.
I was like trying to figure it out.
Okay, so y'all stopped trying to figure it out?
I'm over it.
You're over it.
I think, I am. I'm over it.
He got no more access to the toto?
No more access. No mas.
No more access. Okay. All right, so let me get to the super chats in here. And everyone that's tuned in right now, I see y'all going crazy in the chat. I was looking at some of them. Yeah, man, last episode was wild, bro. Thank y'all for enduring and having the patience with that last episode. Had to kick 2 girls off. They was wilding. I put a small little clip of the recording on Facebook. Put that up for like 24 hours. Took it down because it's going to be available to everyone that signs up to the Discord, and then everyone that subscribes to the YouTube channel actually subscribes to us, which that's going to be available after this episode. When you subscribe, we're going to have different tiers. So that's going to be tier level 1, $5, tier level 2, $10, tier level 3 is going to be like $20, $25, and we're going to put the video up there also with the other kickouts as well. So we should have that up at the end of this episode where you could just sign right up for it and you'll have access to the videos. And also everyone that signs up to the tiers, you're also going to have other privileges. So instead of sending in super chats, if you sign up to the tier and you subscribe, it's pretty much just going to be a link right by our channel to hit subscribe. And you could choose the tier. And when you do that, it's going to be certain accesses where even if you put in a regular comment, your comment is going to be highlighted. Right. And then you sign up to the second tier. Everything that you comment, we're going to pretty much, if they're good, read out loud, but meaning that you don't really have to pay for another comment to be read out loud. Then the third tier, pretty much going to read all of them. You're going to get merch when it drops. You're going to get the new shades when they drop. Once again, these is called Mr. Man. They are dropping soon. They're going to be available to everyone. And we got some shades for the ladies coming out called Mrs. Ma'am. So those are going to be fire too. Let's get to the super chats real quick. So we have Ice_513 sends in $5. He says, when looking for a man, can ambition ever become greed? Okay. Good question. Let's start at this end couch right over here. I'm going to start with you because I see you calculating. So when looking for a man, can ambition ever become greed?
I mean, for a man, I don't think so.
Meaning, can his ambition ever become like, too much? Like, oh, he's just doing too much. It's greed.
I mean, it just depends because I know for some women, they value like the time, to spend with the man and whatnot. But also I know for the man
What about you though?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, it really depends on that quality time. Cause,
okay.
Since we on a podcast, so before I got back with my son's father, I was dating someone else.
Tyrone. Mm-hmm. You gave the baby daddy cookie up to Tyrone?
No.
That was supposed to be the baby daddy cookie. You never get that thing up. It ain't the same after that.
Myself up. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you probably watch it like, let her know. She done let another man pursue them walls. It ain't the same.
Oh my God.
That was the baby walls. It's strictly for your baby daddy.
Lord
Anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jesus.
Finish up.
Anyways, so we, talking whatever, but he was like really busy. Like, I feel like he was too busy for me per se. So,
okay.
I just decided to, we could just be friends because I feel like the time between a woman and a man is like valuable.
Uh-huh.
Cause like when you get a boo thing, you want to be booed up. Like, you don't want to be booed up, but with a pillow. Like, what's the point of saying that I got a boo? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you pretty much saying ambition can be viewed as greed. Got you.
Okay.
What about you?
So I don't remember the movie, but there was a movie about a woman who I think she married a man who was very ambitious and had all his shit.
You could just lean your neck back and speak in the mic. Yeah.
Awkward. Okay. I think it was, and she cursed, whatever the fuck the word was. But she believed in him so much where she lost herself. You can believe into a man to the point where you lose your self-worth and forget that you are a person as well, and his ambitions and beliefs are not the most important. So you can believe in a man to the point where you forget about you.
You could believe in a man to the point where you forget about you.
Yes.
That sounds selfish.
It does.
Let
It's
me ask you a
selfish to
question.
yourself. Yes.
No, it ain't selfish to yourself.
It is.
You want a man that can lead?
Of course.
Then that's selfish. Because
Yeah,
how
it's
you guys?
selfish to yourself.
It's selfish to yourself.
Yeah.
No, it's selfish to the man. Listen,
Why?
because you want a man that can lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you also saying that, well, I got these goals and maybe things that I want to do. It doesn't correlate. If you want to follow if you actually want a leader, then what's in your deepest part of your soul should follow your wants. I'm saying that that ain't really following what you say you want. What you really want is to kind of do your own thing and kind of want a man to just linger around.
So
That's
you're
what you kinda
saying
want.
believing in a man too much and taking his lead?
We know
You're
the
forgetting
extreme.
about-
You did name an extreme. You
Right.
named the extreme where it's like, okay, it's only an extreme if the man is leading you astray.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time you would think it's an extreme. But we're talking about like a good man that's going to lead you on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
So if this man is going to lead you on the right path and you got ulterior motives, then you don't really want that leader.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
if he's a good man, like you say,
Yeah.
that's the only time that it doesn't matter if a man is too obsessed with his work and what he wants to do.
Well, obsessed, that ain't
Yeah,
the
I say
question. It's
obsessed.
kind of like
If y'all
ambition.
saw the movie I'm talking about, y'all would know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, but you still putting things to like extremes.
Using the wrong words, or
Not the wrong words, but like we know the people that's like really, really obsessed with things. Elon Musk, you
Right.
know what I mean? Jeff Bezos, me. No, I'm joking, but we know the guys that could be like really obsessed in the things that they do, and it kind of could interfere with their personal stuff, right? So of course a man has to have a balance, but in that good leader would create that balance, is what I'm saying.
okay.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. That's just an extreme. That's what I'm saying.
I tend to go to extremes. I'm a little.
It's all good. It's all good. I do it too, right? I do it too sometimes for examples. But what about you?
Question again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, question from Ice53. Ice 513. He says, when looking for a man, can ambition ever become greed? It's a deep question.
Yeah. Can ambition ever become greed? It possibly could. When he gets so ambitious, he's never content. He's still chasing because he still wants better. So it could become greed, in a sense, because
Okay.
he's never at a content moment, because he wants more. He wants more. He wants more. So the ambition, and when he gets that more, it could possibly happen. So the ambition could, to me, possibly become greed.
Okay, fair enough.
Better than me.
What about you? Yeah, she answered it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you did.
good. You
Yeah,
said
that's what
it
you're
better
supposed to
than I
answer the question. So when looking for a man, can ambition ever become greed to you? Or it's like, as
My
long as he's
ambition
in...
in finding a man?
No.
Or in the man being
and the ma-
ambitious, can it become...
And I think that's what he means. Yeah, because he means when looking for a man, can ambition become greed? Okay, it could be the other way too. It could be the way if you're looking for a man and you're very ambitious, looking for a man, can that just be greedy? That could be another good question too. Hey, Ice 513. What? Lag right now? Got you. That just happened?
Like 60, about a minute's been lagging.
Got you. Let me make a little quick fix.
I'm going to think on the question.
Could I run to the bathroom while you make this fix?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll take quick.
Dude,
I think it might be the recorder.
but
So sad.
I know.
Well, they sent me that.
I just
fair.
remember that when it stopped lagging, that thing
Just hide your nail.
That's a
You're like, let me think.
I'm thinking, can it become greedy if I'm too
feel like if-
ambitious and fine? I mean, if you...
It's a
Trying to
I
think
mean,
about what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
takes
my
me a
heart's
while to
like.
articulate.
Are you
Yeah,
not?
then you trying to think about your question.
You're so pleasant.
Oh,
Like,
thank you. I'm trying.
That rap was,
Yeah.
or the bars.
Thank
oh
you.
yeah, oh yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You
Yeah.
know, I miss doing
I
what
was
I
like,
do.
I'm trying to give a beat, but like, I'm so bad.
Yo, you was right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, that was fine. I was down to like hop in.
I was over here like this.
I would kill it though.
The way your flow went.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the chat was talking about, but you know, it's all good. You gotta take the love in the
All right, ladies,
in the not love.
We live, just remember that. So as y'all was talking, everyone heard what y'all was saying.
That's okay.
So I know you want them dudes to send you dick pics. Don't be talking about
Wait,
that.
what?
That's what I thought you said. Oh. DM, send it. I'm joking with you. I'm messing with y'all. All right, so yeah, the question was for you. So can ambition ever become greed?
Can it? Yeah, it's possible, but it depends on the person.
Depends on the person. Okay, cool. And then also, Ice513, let me know if you mean, can ambition become greed for a woman looking for a man? Like if she continues, like she has all this ambition.
He sent one in.
He sent in another one?
He said, I mean, can his ambition trait ever be perceived as greed too?
Okay, so it's kind of both, he said?
That's just what he said.
Oh, that's just what he said? Okay, all right, got you. Okay, yeah, so that's the question. So what'd you say your name was again?
Jordan.
Jordan. For you, question, when looking for a man, can his ambition ever become greed?
I mean, I guess if he gets way too past and isn't focused on anything else, then that is greedy if he's only focused on that. But I look for someone that does have that motivation and does have that constant goal of making themselves better. And it's not like I'm focused completely on work, but it's like I see goals for myself and I'm going to go to them.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I feel.
All right. And so it all depends on if it's not balanced.
Yeah.
I got you. And what about you, Rachel?
I don't think ambition could become greed because, like, I would be looking for somebody who can reach their fullest potential.
Yeah.
And I'd want them to go as far as they can for that, and I'd be supportive of it. That's how I would say it. But I would only say it'd become greed if it's taken away from, I would say, family, that aspect. I wouldn't say necessarily if, like, they had to work a lot, but, like, if they would choose the work, their ambition over, spending time with family that they chose to create. That would be my only thing.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, I would say that ambition, you should do what you want to do in life. That's what I say.
Got you. Hey, Steve, and just keep an eye out on the audio with the video. Make sure it doesn't lag. You are? All right, bet. Good luck. Okay, next super chat. And then after I get through these super chats, ladies, we're going to ask if y'all have any questions. You can ask questions. We're going to get to y'all. We have LEP Williams Sr. sends them $5. Awesome show, Cooley. Awesome show. Cooley has great patience, and if I could one day visit, I would love to co-host. I'm 52 and a teacher. I am 52 and a teacher in me. I guess, okay. All right, so you're 52 and you're a teacher. All right, word. Sometimes the super chats come up a little weird, but yeah, that's probably just a typo. I mean, yeah, man. I don't really have any other, anyone to come up here and do any co-hosting, but I appreciate the support, man. And I will do. I'm only a year in, right? So I will be doing meet and greet soon, and having, my day one supporters, everyone that's in the Discord and stuff like that will get the first update. So click the link in the description and sign up for the Discord. So I will be doing 2 meet and greets this year. Most likely both of them will be in the summer, and I'll be doing, I'll let you know the location. I'm thinking Miami for one of the locations. And another one would most likely be out here in the Lehigh Valley. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe Miami. I got a lot of people in. Yo, where was it when we had all them super chats? Was it Texas or where was it?
Atlanta.
It was Atlanta. I do got mad people in Atlanta. So we may have to do Atlanta besides Miami. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'll let y'all know of you know where the meet and greet is gonna be. It's gonna be paid for. I'm gonna have a venue. Everyone that comes, you know, y'all gonna get food, get the link with me, chill, take pictures, ask questions. We're gonna chop it up. Maybe even do like an all day thing where we go to the gym or something like that, get a good workout, and you know, because we all about male self improvement over here and being the best we could be. So we're gonna do something that's gonna be good for the men. Other than that. Let's get it to the next super chat. We have Yenzergini sends him $5. Yo, Cooley, say hello to the wildebeest. They here. I feel you, bro. You talking about the girls from the last podcast. Ice _513 sends him $5. He says, I mean his ambition trait ever be perceived as greed to you. Yeah, you're right, bro. Yeah, they answered that. So ladies, let's get to y'all. Y'all have any, actually, before we get to the ladies, because they're going to ask some questions, let's close out Facebook. Everybody on Facebook right now, because we got a lot of people on there, over 300 people. So everybody on Facebook right now, come on over to YouTube. Right now, we're closing down a Facebook stream. We're going to have the ladies ask the ladies questions and me questions. So it's going to get a little bit more spicier. And actually, let me just throw in the shades right now. You know, when the shades come on, Cooley turn up. We pass the intro stuff. So yeah, come on over to YouTube right now. That's No Fugazee Podcast on YouTube. Oh, Dan, I see y'all coming over already. All right, bet. Let me close this out. Okay. Ladies, anybody got any questions?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I want to keep it
Dan.
straight, you know, and blunt. What exactly do men want from women? Because y'all make these podcasts and y'all speak about what men don't like that women do. But what exactly do y'all want?
Okay, let's go around the panel and let's go with what do y'all think women want? I think we can start with that first.
What we want to know what y'all want.
Well, if you know what a man, first we got to establish what you think men want, because that's going to be the thing. Then if we can establish that, then I can help y'all out. So let's start with you. We're going to actually have you go last since it was your question. And we're going to start over here with Rachel. So what do you think men want? And that was your question, right? What do you think men want, like in a relationship or just in general?
Not really us, more so you, since you're a man. What do men want? But I guess we can tell each other what men want.
Well, no. Well, y'all not going to really tell each other. Y'all going to give y'all opinions on it. Like,
but
what do y'all think?
Opinions matter if we're not men.
Because to be corrected and for me to give any guidance or any feedback, I still want to know what you think. And the audience, and it's a good question. I think the audience will want to know too.
Oh, man.
So, Rachel, what do you think men want?
Oh, God.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Is it like, what do you think men want from women in general? Okay, got it. What do you think men want?
Like in a relationship?
Yeah, because you know how they say they don't want us to have the BBLs. They don't want us
Yeah. Okay, I hear you. I think I've heard this before.
Yeah.
That men look for a mother-esque figure, but not their mother.
Okay.
That is just from information I've heard. And like somebody, like a caretaker, not a caretaker, but like somebody who can.
Like a mother-esque figure. I think that's a good answer.
Okay,
cool.
Done.
Let's go with you, Jordan, right? Okay.
I guess I can like kind of like play along with that. I feel like they want like a home, like to go home to, like someone that they know is going to be there for them and they can count on.
Yeah.
And you can count on them as well. So,
okay, so they want
safety, loyalty. Oh.
Hashtag loyal.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Safety home.
Just feeling like you don't have to worry, I guess. That's what I feel like that's what I would want. And so I feel like that's what like if you want a relationship and you actually want that, you would want to feel safe.
Got you. All right. And what about you, Em?
I think they want someone like a nurturer that kind of goes along with like someone who has similarities to their mother, just because that's, so a nurturer, someone who brings peace to the home and has that, like, that home is peaceful. And someone who supports him, like, in his goals, his dreams, and what he wants to accomplish for the family. someone who's there for him to be like, you know, cheer him on, like, you got it, you're doing it. You need anything from me? What can I do to help you out?
Okay.
Somewhere around that line.
Cool. And what about you?
I think a guy, like what he's looking for, I think like, you know, like the nurturing, the supporting, the loyalty, and his woman knowing when to, I guess, speak up and letting him lead. And that's that.
Okay. All right. Move right along. What do you think?
I think a
What do men
man
want?
per se is looking for a woman to let him be a man, allow him to.
Why?
have his-
You look like you always scared of the mic.
Because I'm short and awkward.
Yeah. Look.
Why you
You never just stay.
why you act like yourself out like that?
Yeah, my body goes like this for some reason.
I can move it down. Yeah. Just,
So you want me to stay like that?
you can just stay right there and speak into the mic.
Okay. So I feel like a
Dang,
man.
you done moved your whole
got
neck.
it.
It's all good though.
Damn.
Right there.
Okay. So I feel like a man wants a woman to actually be able to allow him to lead. Even if his crazy ideas are like stupid, listen to him. He might be onto something. But at the same time, a man wants you to be able to pick up where he lacks. Like if he loses his job, can you be there for him? Sometimes a woman can't, and they leave and they dip and they be like, you know what? You're not where I wanted you to be, so bye. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is.
Can we curse? Damn.
Yeah, you can now.
Because my mouth.
And what about you? What do you think a man want from a woman?
You know what? It's crazy because I feel like a man want what he doesn't want on like the social media extent. Like he sees these females with the BBLs and they look good and with the long hair and you know the beautiful, they, you know what I mean, beautified and all that.
Yeah.
But then he wants that. He wants a woman that's that natural look. Like, you know what I mean? Be your natural yourself. You don't gotta have all that makeup. You don't gotta have this. You don't gotta have these big boobs. You don't gotta have that. Cause it's crazy because like they fantasize and like all these things and sees these things, but they never want but they don't want that. They want a natural, regular, normal person.
Okay.
Which is you know, it's not crazy.
So, which one of y'all got y'all booty on y'all Instagram?
I definitely don't.
I had
Which one of y'all got y'all booty on?
I had a 24.
What'd you say?
Like I ain't twerk, but I have a twerk. Like I was in a position to do so, but then stop.
Okay. You want to pull up the Instagram, Dan? Steve, you want to help him?
Oh my God.
Let's do something a little bit different.
Like I know that shouldn't be there, but
We gonna pull up their IG a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Who want to get their IG? You said who got some thought photos up there? Want to get their IG pulled
I got
up?
a half a thotty.
Half
a thotty, whatever.
I got a half a thotty. What is a half a thotty? Like,
Yeah, we could just type it in, and because my Instagram already signed in.
Yeah. What's the IG?
Lit bombshell.
Lit Bomb Show?
Yes, because I'm a bomb. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Just
Oh,
throw
shit,
her
I
up,
pop
put
right
her
up
like
like a
in a
celebrity?
in a corner of the screen.
You already know.
I want to know.
don't cry yet.
Yo, did it freeze?
You should look.
Oh no.
So can I add into like what I said too?
Okay. Yeah, yes, that's fine. They're working back
Wait,
there,
is
but
it
go
coming
ahead.
up?
I had a question too.
Or y'all just look.
Ladies, one mic at a time. We're gonna let M go.
Let 'em see though. Let 'em see it.
So
Steve, bring it
femininity.
over to camera 3. Thanks.
So femininity, like a girl, not a girl, a lady, a woman, to just be in that like soft and caring, not manly, you know,
Yeah.
in her
Yeah.
loving way. So that would be something. And then you always say purity, like don't be out there and putting yourself out and promoting yourself in
In thoughtish ways.
thoughtish ways.
Okay.
You know, present yourself as a lady. All the
Okay.
time.
All the time. Okay. All right.
That made me
I
think
had
of
a question too.
It's up or nah?
There was none.
Oh, she ain't having no
not
thought
the lip
photos.
on
Okay, she ain't having none. She ain't
You
having
can
none
look
too
at
crazy.
mine. I want to know.
Oh, I don't.
I know I don't. So I don't even
Weekend, you want to pull up their IG?
So I didn't have nothing bad. Or
Who want to get their IG pulled up? And we're going to have the chat rate them. So chat, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pull up.
line up.
They're gonna be
But they didn't find it.
We're going to pull up, put on camera 1 for me, Dan. We're going to, 2, my bad. Good luck. This is what we're going to do, chat. So we're going to pull up the girls' Instagrams that want to be pulled up, and we're going to have y'all rated. So 1 is going to be, Thotty. 2 is going to be, actually, we're going to play Smash, Smash, Kill, Marry.
All right.
Yeah. So we're going to do 1 for Smash, 2 for Kill, 3 for Marry.
Gee.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do.
I was told I was a low-key baddie one time.
And we're going to pull up Rachel's. Rachel's is in my inbox. If you go to my inbox, you'll see hers in there.
Like, do I have
Hers it's just Rach.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Like I
Go to it's in the No Fugazi inbox Instagram page. All right, while they pulling that up, I'll give y'all some answers then, ladies. So, what a man is looking for, and Dan, just work the switchboard for me if you could too, back and forth. Some of the things that y'all were pretty much on point. No one said anything incorrect about what a man is looking for, but we're not complicated. It's real simple. Got 2 categories. So for sex, I mean, beauty, and if it's a late Saturday night, you don't gotta even be that beautiful. Truthfully, yeah, you don't gotta even be all that. So, sexual category, a man is just looking for the opportunity to be there. As far as a relationship where he's going to give commitment or marriage to, then he's looking for certain qualities. Now, there's two types of men. So 2 types of categories and then 2 types of men. Some men would take a woman that's on a stripper pole doing some promiscuous activity, and they'll just take that woman. Usually those men are inadequate in their mind. Their values is low themselves. I wouldn't really trust those type of men. Or they just don't have a lot of options. So that's why they're taking what they can get. The other type of man, he has options. So with options, you have an abundance mindset. When you have an abundance mindset, you have the ability to be intolerant of females' inadequacies. So there's a lot of men that don't have a lot of options, so they'll take on those females' inadequacies. They'll tolerate it. But the top tier men, no, we got options. We ain't got to tolerate that. We'll just choose a nice, beautiful, fun, submissive girl that will get on our program instead of that loud, masculine woman that's not on our program. So that's pretty much the gist of it. You got Rachel's up?
We weren't able to get them up.
Okay.
Something happened with the interacting. I don't know. Well,
With the interacting? Okay, bet. Let's see if it's a lag at all. Check.
No, it was good.
You, Steve. It is good. Okay, bet.
Yeah, it was working, and then I don't know what happened.
Got you. All good. So, guess what? We ain't pulling up the Instagrams. Couldn't even pull it up. The OBS is acting a little funny, man. You got a question?
She does.
Oh, you got a question.
I had a.
You go first.
Okay, who want to go first? Let's get.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you gonna bring it to her?
Yeah, you
She
can
like
go.
it's Black History Month. I don't want to get anyone mad today. Let's have her go first.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm crying.
Jordan's like, I'm going to.
Coming at me.
I'm messing with you, Jordan. I'm messing with you.
Okay, I don't know if this is probably like, what's the word? Controversial. I can't never say.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out why do guys will be like, if a girl like let me hit on the first night, then she a hoe, right? So then but if a girl make him wait, then he feel like she trying to play him. So it's I'm kind of confused to which one.
It depends on the man and what he values. How he values women, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, because it's
Wait, what was the question? I had to fix the camera. You said if a man what?
So if a guy a guy would be like, oh, if she let me hit too fast or whatever, then she a hoe, right? So then but then on the flip side, if she try to make him wait, then he feel like she trying to play him. Yeah. So it's which one is it? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question. I mean, M was getting close to the answer. Let's see if M can actually land a plan on your answer. Go ahead.
Oh, I just said it depends on how the man values the woman and also how she carries herself. Aside from, giving it up quickly, it's also if in other areas she's able to still maintain and be the soft and all of the attributes that he's looking for.
Okay. Yeah, she answered it pretty good. She's been on the podcast before. I told you well, Em. Good job. You're learning. But I'll elaborate a little bit more. Okay. So it's very simple. It is two types of men. It all depends on how their experience with women. An experienced man, he's not gonna look at a woman the type of way if he hits the first night, because he has experience. He knows that I'm just that guy, and because he has experience with women. But it's all about, even with the experienced guy, it's all about the woman adding value outside of sex. So if the woman gives up sex, she gives up her kid, then you have to add value outside of sex to keep that man around. That's how you retain that guy. He's not going to look at you as a hoe. For example, if a dude nails something on the first night, and you know what I mean, the next day goes by and the girl doesn't text him or anything, and like it's another day goes by, she doesn't text him, and then if he has to text first or she waits a while to text back, yeah, it's two things. Maybe the dick was whack, or she just for the streets, meaning that she's been ran through a couple times. Dang. Because women are emotional creatures, right? When they give that cootie cat up, they want to know where he at. Like, hey, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That's natural if they like you, right? Yeah. And a woman only gives up that cootie cat when they like a man. But if she's broken, she giving that thing up just she giving it up. You know what I mean? Because she's broken. She's incapable of like peer bonding like how she used to be, because she racked up too many bodies. So that's that one guy. That's what he would look for if the woman would add sex, if the woman would add value outside of sex. So be a asset instead of a liability. Then the other guy, he's not as experienced. So that guy, he kind of walking on thin ice, is because he's not that experienced with women and he doesn't really understand female nature. So he's looking at purity so much, because once again, men, we want purity, but the experienced man, he dealt with women, so he knows the ins and outs of the game. But that inexperienced man, he's just looking for purity so much. Is like, you give it up to him the first night, he gonna be like, ugh, feel disgusted by it, like, yeah, she's a whore. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really nothing you could do with those guys. That's just how they gonna view it. And normally it's when a young, inexperienced, it's like, But even with those guys, if the woman still adds value outside of sex, you could kind of flip that. He'll be all right. So the main thing is, only give up the box of the dudes that you like, actually see something with, and add value outside of sex, and you'll be all right. You'll keep them around.
Okay.
Yeah. But she had a question. I'm gonna get to you after. Go ahead, Jordan.
Okay. My question, I guess, is, I feel like we use the word toxic and narcissist too much. So I'm wondering, like, where we actually find that balance of what, like, is that actually toxic, or is that just something that you don't want in that person, or what are these toxic traits? And I think narcissist is used way too much too.
Okay, like women use that word too much.
Yeah, and even
guys don't really use that word. And the guys that do use that word, like even girls and guys look at them weird, like, man, what?
Guys use that word to be manipulative.
Everything is.
They know we do it.
Okay, so that's a good question. So let's formulate what you said into an actual question. So pretty much you're saying women use the word toxic and narcissist too much when it comes to guys. And, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Is that the question? Or is the question like...
I guess the question is, are these traits actually toxic? Like, they're not... Or are they? Or
are they? Okay, so now let's go around with toxic. We can have the girls go around and name some traits that you think is toxic in a man or narcissistic in a man, and then we'll talk about it. Let's start. We started over here last time, right? Let's start with you.
A trait that's toxic in a man?
It could be toxic or narcissistic, and just like name which one is. I mean, if it's narcistic, it's toxic.
I mean, I guess because we're because I don't think that's right.
I don't know if this is. I don't know if this
Hold up. What you got, Jordan?
Because I feel like I'm saying, okay, like, is having location, because that's a very thing. I feel like we're all like, oh, give me your location. Is that a toxic trait?
It depends why they want it. Like, if them just having it is cool. But if they wanted to track your location, to know who you with, know what you're doing, that's a little bit sus. Listen.
Okay, hold
You
up.
could just
Let's
ask me.
that's a good question. We could go around the panel with that. So let's say, do they want your location in the beginning of the relationship, or is it like pre-relationship, like talking stage? Maybe y'all casually having sex, want the location, or y'all been, 6 months in, y'all about to start dating, and he wants the location. So where's the time frame?
I guess I would developing into the
Developing. Okay,
into
so
the
let's say 6 months
relationship. Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so let's start with you. 6 months into a relationship, a man wants the location. Is that toxic or not?
I don't think it's toxic, but if y'all on a good communication level, y'all flowing and everything is good. Shoot, this location with the iPhones just came up not a few years ago, but not too long ago. So why do you need somebody's location when you can have great communication amongst the both of you? It doesn't, to me, it wouldn't seem like it mattered, because before this iPhone and locations came up, people wasn't having locations then.
They was just popping up.
They was
Girl, where you at?
Yeah, popping up, or you know what I'm saying, or y'all having great communication and you know where I'm at. I call you when I get home.
Yeah.
Or XYZ. So I mean.
Okay, so you pretty much saying like, that ain't toxic.
Needed, but
it ain't needed, but it ain't toxic.
Yeah.
Ain't needed, but ain't toxic. Okay, you in the middle with it. Fair enough. What about you? So 6 months in, a dude wants your location. You giving that thing up, that location up,
So,
or no?
because I'm a people pleaser.
And just speaking of
I'ma
mic,
give it up.
come, just
I
throw
give
your
it up.
neck closer in the mic.
Damn. Okay,
Don't even touch the mic, because every time you touch it, it falls. So yeah, throw
Like
your neck.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so because I'm a low-key people pleaser, I will give it up. But that's only because whatever I did made him feel insecure. Like, I don't know if I moved the wrong way, looked the wrong way. But if you're trying to find a man that you really want
Man,
to
you ain't giving that location up. The way you be running
My
from the
man already
mic
got my
tells me that.
location.
She be like, yeah.
My man already got my location. He was like, you don't got to
Oh,
tell
he
me where
got
you
it?
at. I know where you
Okay.
at.
Wait, I thought you was single.
No, it's complicated.
Oh, so the complicated situation.
And I already told him I'm going to say some relationship. I'm
Okay.
Delulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, at least you're taking accountability. Shorty is delusional. Fair
Very
enough.
much.
Moving right along to you.
I'm sorry, what's the question again?
Yeah, so at 6 months in a relationship, a man asking for your location, is it toxic or no?
6 months in, I don't think so. Me personally, I mean, 6 months in. Now, if it's like a month, hell, 2 weeks, that's toxic. But 6 months in, I don't think that's bad, right?
You don't think that's bad?
I don't know. Like, is it? That's bad. Like, so you mean location, like where
Yeah.
you live?
Yo, I just figured
Find out
something.
where you at at
Yo,
all times.
you know who you remind me of? Hold on, time out. It just came to me. Yo, chat. You know what remind me of? Remember the viral clip? It was the dark skinned little chubby kid, right? And he was arguing with the light skinned kid on the bike, and he was like, "Bro, you ain't why you ain't eat the sandwich? Why you ain't eat the sandwich cold? Why you ain't eat the sandwich cold? You know what I'm talking about? No, you remind me of him the way you speak.
Oh, well, I'm about to say I'm
You don't look like him the way
very
you
chocolate
speak.
and beautiful. I don't know what you talking about.
Hey,
was
chat,
very
let
random
me
with a
know,
question
put one
mark.
in the chat if y'all think she look like homie. Not look like homie, remind you
The
of homie the
guy
way
that
she
was
speak.
like, how you ain't eat the sandwich cold? No, how you had to heat it up?
He had like a
Something.
country accent. You from the South?
No,
You not from the South? Wait, where you from?
She was in Georgia.
I'm not lying. That's they saying.
he coming out
they
of
say-
nowhere trying to roast.
This the voice. It's the voice. The chat saying it. Yeah.
I
See,
don't
I'm
even
not
know
tripping
who
over
that
here.
character is.
If you see him, you should do a reaction to it.
I
Actually,
will.
on your YouTube channel.
I actually will. I would do a reaction.
Why you ain't eat the sandwich? cold?
Yeah. Look up why you ain't eat the sandwich cold. It's gonna come right up. But anyways, I'm sorry. Go finish what you were saying.
Yeah, that I'm gonna have to do a reaction to that now. Cause you talking shit, but anyway.
No, I wasn't. It's actually.
I understand we need to rate this, but no. On another note, yeah, I personally feel like it's not really toxic. 6 months, 6 months is not that bad, right? I personally think it's not.
So
that
not
bad.
toxic at all. All right, fair enough. So she just saying, 6 months in, she gonna get that location up. What about you, M?
I don't know if I would label it toxic. I personally don't share my location unless I'm going to a new place or like meeting somebody new. Then I'll be like, okay, look, this is where I'm going. have my location in case anything goes wrong. You know where I'm at. But as to just constantly like knowing where I'm at is like, if I'm telling you I'm going here, you should trust me to be there. Unless I've given you a reason not to trust me. But if you don't trust me, then what are we doing?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, no, fair enough. Good answer. What about you? It's your question.
Oh,
I'll have you go next.
Yeah, I guess I follow along with like a lot what you're saying. It really depends on that reason, I think. I'm willing to give my location, but if you're like asking because you don't trust me and you need to know where I'm at constantly, then that, and like you're like, oh, are you, like that's not okay. I think then that's getting more towards the why are we even in this?
Yeah. And what about you, Rachel?
I don't think it's toxic.
Okay.
I like to share my location with you. I feel safe.
Okay. All right. So you don't think it's toxic? Yeah, I would say, nah, it's not toxic. I would say don't ask, because girls could interpret you asking as you being insecure. That's why they may not like it. But the man isn't truly insecure if he's asking for the location. Part of him being a man is protecting you. So part of the protection category, if you peel the layer back, is knowing where you are, what you're doing, and who you with. And it's not to give him peace of mind. It isn't that factor. It's the factor of, you want to protect you. You want to make sure you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Like something could happen to you.
I know the man can be the protector and everything, but I don't think that's the mindset of why they want your location.
No.
So you don't think it's like a taken scenario?
Well, this is what I said. It's different ways of if the man is asking for the location, just the fact that a man has to ask for something, it can be interpreted as insecure. Mm-hmm. And not only he actually could be insecure, right? Mm-hmm. If he's asking. So I always come like a masculine man, part of masculinity is like you don't really have to say it. You kind of just show it in your behaviors. Mm-hmm. So it's like a man in a relationship or talking to a girl, and if he has to like ask a girl for the kiss, you're really already not doing your job anyway. Yeah. Like imagine the guy asking you for a kiss.
Yeah, that's
like if you don't go in for it, you get what I'm saying? So
that's
it's
pretty
something.
What if they get rejected?
Well, I get what you're saying, but it's something about
that's lame.
the romantic part in that chemistry.
Some little boy stuff.
Ladies, one mic at a time. That romantic part in that chemistry and the man creating that vibe, and he's able to read your body language, and he goes in for that kiss, and it's like, oh wow, I was ready for it. It wasn't like you wasn't ready for it. It was just the right timing, right? So it's something about a man knowing a woman. So the fact that if a man has to even ask for the location, it could be a part of him being insecure. That's a possibility. But in most cases, if he truly is like a man and, he's looking out, he has genuine interest in you, then he's actually maybe just wanting to protect you is what I'm saying. So it can go two ways. And it's like this, right? So say if, for an example, just so y'all fully understand, I'll put it on a female's end. Say if you're walking down the street and another man slaps your butt. And say if you got to tell your man to go chase after that guy, instead of your man just chasing after that guy, you would feel more secure and love your man more if he just chases after that guy right away without you telling him. So that's the same thing. What I'm saying and a man, when he's, in a relationship with a woman and it's been 6 months, he just has to put his best foot forward and really he got to be on his job. And if he's doing his thing right, the woman going to share the location just off the strength without him even asking. But, yeah, that's what I would say. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Oh, okay. I'll have you go first.
Okay. Do you think it's possible or balanced for a woman to have a higher libido than a man to have in a relationship? Do you think that's a right thing if a woman had a higher libido?
What we talking about?
Sex drive.
Sex drive.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I guess this is a question for me then. So do I think is probable or possible?
Do you think that's like bad if a woman had a higher libido than a man in a relationship?
Okay. I mean, normally that that doesn't really happen if the woman has a higher libido, especially like, I mean, if he's like, she's younger and it's an older guy, it could be maybe he has low T levels, you know what I mean? And maybe he doesn't have that high sex drive. But generally speaking, men normally have a higher sex drive, but then it's levels to the sex drive. Okay, is it, you know, there's some guys that can just, they can, once they come, that's it, one and done. But that woman want to keep going. So that's not necessarily a lower, I guess that would go into a lower sex drive because he doesn't want to do it as consistent as often and repeatedly.
You might want to.
But yeah, if that is the case, if it ever happens, usually I say it's something, it could possibly be something up with the girl. Maybe he's just not that into you, because I know a guy that's into a girl, he want to tear that thing up all the time. Like that's what niggas want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like a little follow-up question for the last one too, if
sure,
that's okay. So you know how you said if a guy smacks your woman's butt on the street and the guy will just go and chase. What if that happened and the woman goes up to the man and is like, this guy smacked my butt, and he goes, you should be able to protect yourself. Like, what does that say about the guy?
Oh, he's a beta. He's a beta male.
He's a beta.
Yeah, he's a beta male. He is a panty boy. He's probably waving up some type of flag that got a lot of colors, and he's promoting it, and he's walking down that street. He's a beta.
Just curious.
You want to stay away from those guys. Did that happen before?
It may have happened before.
Oh yeah. You luckily you got away from that.
He just might not have like confrontation.
No. What? You said that. Listen, if you
I just think she was just talking.
It's naturally in a man, not only, just, I would say with all of you girls, let's say if a random guy comes in here, right? And I'm going to protect all of y'all in here. It's just part of my essence, and it's going to happen instantly. I'm not even really going to think about it. It's automatically going to happen for me to protect y'all. Well, yeah, it would happen. A masculine man. And especially, like, say if we all just went out, right? And then a guy, since I'm responsible for y'all and bringing y'all out, I may not even be in a relationship with y'all, but just the fact that I'm responsible, I have a degree of authority, right? So say if something happens and you're in the right and the dude is truly in the wrong, it's just gonna be in me to check that dude. Like, nah, man, what you doing here? And really step to him. Right. And it's just gonna instantly come out of me. It's not anything that I have to think about. Like, oh well, I don't really know this chick. She was just on a podcast. Nah, that's not masculinity. That's something else. But like if it was maybe I seen that maybe you were in the wrong and he was in the right, then that's a little bit something different. I'll come over and still protect you. Like, chill out. Yeah, homie, let it go. Yeah, she's a little drunk right now. But it'll be a little bit different. But yeah, it's just something in a masculine man to really just protect women and period. To think about it, like, why do you think we have all of this comfortability in this first world country, right? It's because men created all the things. The reason why we have this comfortability because it's men created it for women. Men didn't create this comfortability for other men. We wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm gonna create this, nice soft comforter, and I'm gonna create this dishwasher, and I'm gonna create, this laundry room with laundry, dryer and washer machine. We wasn't like creating that for other men. No, we was creating that for women to make y'all life comfortable. That's something natural in men to do. So yeah, what you got?
I don't think they just made it for women. I feel like everything in a third world country, I don't know if y'all can hear me, everything in a third world country, they decided, since we found this new area, let's make it better than where we came from. And let's make them wish they can come over here. But when they come over here, they're going to find out it's shit. So, but yeah, what I said the first time.
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate at all. Because one, America is the greatest country. Have you traveled at all?
I have, but see, what I have found is a lot of people from other countries, they feel as though it's great over here because we can do whatever we want, but they forget that because they have such.
And just speaking to Mike a little bit.
Damn, because they have such a structured life in other countries, they don't understand how privileged they have it. That's privilege. You don't have to worry about people coming up to you and mugging you. You don't have to worry about all the dumb shit. You're
in what
actually
country?
living.
Let's be specific. I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't speak on any specific country per se, but mainly just outside of America. A lot of Americans, we deal with a lot of dumb tomfoolery that they don't deal with overseas, and they look at us like
what other
animals
country?
and like we're stupid. I already said.
Yeah, the
Can't
men
speak.
over there is raised
Like
different.
just overseas.
Well, there's a
period.
so
Jamaica, Barbados, all of those.
okay. All right,
Like
well,
my family is
all right,
from
well, that's
Jamaica
what
and
I'm.
Barbados, so that's why I say.
I
that.
got you. So you got to think. There's first world countries, second world countries, and third world countries. America is a first world country, and then you have what's all the first world countries? That's like Great Britain, all the UK.
Yeah.
See, I don't categorize them in that sense because I haven't
Yeah,
learned
what
it that
I'll let you know the reason why you have to
Gotcha.
categorize it like that. So, like Barbados and all of that, I believe those are like third world
yeah.
countries.
In a
So, with that being said, it's not as safe in those countries. You really don't have as many freedoms at all as you do in
That's where you
America.
are.
No, I'm letting you know. I've traveled, and not only that, I mean it's like factual stuff. In America, in this first world country, we got clean water anywhere you go besides Flint, Michigan. Anywhere you go besides Flint, Michigan, really gonna have some clean water. We have access to Uber Eats and all of these other things that these other countries don't have. You can easily go to McDonald's, all these fast food restaurants. We got so many people that's homeless, and these homeless people are fat. Like they not hungry. Like they pulling up in Wawa and taking food out of the trash, or just waiting at the corner of the street and people giving them dollars. So in America, we have an abundance. Really, we have such an abundance that people tend to have your mindset and they think that it's bad. It actually isn't bad. It's much better than most countries.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I
No, you're
think a
fine.
lot of Americans, they don't realize how good they got it. Whereas a lot of people overseas, they understand where they come from. They'll accept a piece of cheese and be happy. But over here, we're like, cheese.
Well, now you moving the goalpost. You didn't say that
I
before.
might be
Yeah,
because
you
I'm
moving
adding
it.
more on to it so you can understand more.
Well, that
But
isn't. Now you're saying something totally different. So before you were saying that over here we're like oppressed, pretty much.
I don't feel like we're oppressed. If I said it that way, I think I was mistaken. But I meant to say more so the people overseas, they're a lot more happy. Like, they're not happy. They want to be over here. But where we are now, we're like, we don't like America. We don't like this, that, and the third, where they will be happy to be over here.
Okay, yeah, that's
kinda
different.
what
Yeah,
I
no,
meant.
that's true. Yeah,
I'm not saying we oppressed. But
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day,
oppression is
people in America in general they have this selfish view that they're not satisfied with all the rights and privileges that we have in America. They think that I'm a man, but I'm not happy being a man. I want to be a woman. Like, bro, what? Come on. Like, think about it. We're so comfortable in America that we got men wanting to be women. Like, how did that happen? Where you want to find something that you're not happy with? It's craziness.
That's funny.
What's up?
Do you think that because Americans have everything is so easy accessible, like Uber Eats, Ubers and stuff like that, it's affecting relationships because now it's like, oh, well,
Instant gratification?
I'm a dude and I don't need a woman because I can just Uber Eats if I'm hungry, or I can get over here.
No, it's actually different. So women think like that. Men don't think like that. When men get money or or get access, when men get access, we don't think of independence. When we get access to certain things like finances, more money, or just access in general, we think like we could create a family. It's women that have that mindset when they get more access and more rights and more freedom. Well, I don't need a man. Because what do I need you for? So on the flip side, what creates that is women in the workforce now, and we all seen it. Think about back in the 50s and before the 50s, women wasn't complaining at all. You know what I mean? Well, they had other reasons for complaints. The complaints was different, but now the complaints is, oh, I don't need a man. This and this, and the reasons why they don't need a man is because they're working, getting their own money. We have men created a good infrastructure in America that gave them access to more things like Uber Eats and hair, makeup, and all of this other stuff that you could easily get, all these beauty shops, just a multitude of things that women are into. I'm saying that men created these things and women are taking these things as they should, you know what I mean, taking them, but their view of it is like, I don't need a man.
Right now.
So it kind of backfired on
It
men.
backfired.
In a sense, okay.
Well,
In a way, it backfired on them because I mean, like, if
no,
you,
it did backfire on them.
okay, all right.
I mean,
Yeah.
creating everything did.
Well, feminism made it backfire.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
It's funny because
That's
the
what they
men
push
over
for.
in different countries, they raise way differently than American men over here, because they actually talk about how the American men complain too much and they want us to work, while over there they used to just leading and taking care of stuff.
Yeah.
How
women
how do y'all
expect
feel
the men
about that, since y'all want to talk y'all ish?
okay, wait, say that again. I'm sorry, I was reading chats. You said-
and do shit.
You said what though? I'm sorry.
I said I've heard foreigner men not understand why American men want women to like basically the whole 50-50 thing, like help them pay with the bills, and they're used to leading, taking care of
Oh, yeah,
everything,
I see what
the
you're saying.
traditional man and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, the reason why the American man, a lot of the American men have this mindset to want to go 50-50 is because they were indoctrinated to have that mindset. Not only was it indoctrination, it was the fact that since the woman, like, you got to think about it, since they were indoctrinated to think that, but it's also, I just lost my train of thought real quick. Hold up. Say what you said again real quick. I wanted to finish it up. You said the man, they have this view set of the woman that want to go 50-50, but then you said something else.
No, like I've heard foreigner men like talk
Okay,
about
it's
how
foreign.
American men, you know, they want to go 50-50 with the woman, and they don't really believe in that. You know, they believe in like the traditional man, like
Okay,
the
that's what I wanted to say.
lead-in,
Yeah, I got it. Right. My bad. I got it. I lost my train of thought right there. So yeah, so over here is a little bit different because we have women aren't traditional, right? So then it's like, why should the man be traditional? That's where it's at. So that's the confusion. So not only was the man indoctrinated to have these beliefs that, oh, yeah, let's just go 50-50, but that was propagated by the feminist movement. It propagated it on a woman, which then instilled these same thoughts and these same beliefs into the man. It socially constructed their mind to believe this. But then on top of that, women aren't traditional women, right? So then the man is like, well, why should I be a traditional man? If you're not traditional, you're posting booty pics, you got an OnlyFans, you got all of this other stuff, but you want me to, you know, protect and provide for you and pay a bulk of the bills when you got your ass, your booty cheeks up online? Nah.
So both of y'all just not traditional.
What I'm saying is, when a woman having her ass cheeks up online, because I don't cuss, so we put the H on it. When a woman having her booty cheeks up online, it's like, or just anything, when she's not being a traditional woman, the man starts to feel like, well, why should I be a traditional man and be paying for the bulk of the bills and really asserting myself and being ambitious to provide for you when I kind of got you where you had these kids already and you maybe was doing this? Is like, you might as well go 50-50. I mean, your cake ain't really all that sweet anyway.
So because she posts booty cheeks online.
That's one example. I'm just saying, meaning I'm saying that this woman wasn't traditional. So then the man is already socially constructed to believe in this feminine nature anyway, like the whole 50-50 mindset anyway, like women empowerment, right? Oh, she could do it on her own. So think about it. If the feminist movement promoted that, oh yeah, woman empowerment, she can get it on her own, is not just promoting this into women, but it's promoting this to men as well, because guess what? Most men are being raised by single moms, so that single mothers instilling this into their sons. So then the sons go out saying that, oh, my mom is doing it all. So I mean, I get with a woman that's doing it all too. You know what I'm saying? So then this man has this mindset like, oh, okay, well, why would I have to do something? It's woman empowerment. She could pay 50% of the bills too. So what I'm saying is the feminist movement not only indoctrinated women, but it indoctrinated men as well. So that's why those men are less masculine, less assertive, and less dominant.
It makes him
Yeah.
I mean,
That makes sense now?
and I don't like to be
Add on to
biased.
Oh, go ahead.
So I feel like you are correct, because when women decided we want to be slightly equal, we want to make a little bit more, we want to do more in life, we let them know that we want to kind of be on their pace, and then they're letting us do shit. And we got to actually pick up the pace, actually go to work, also take care of the home. And they're expecting us to do so because that's what we, I guess, essentially wanted. I guess that's like.
Which I got on this couch. I see y'all like.
Yeah, I saw
y'all
I'm waiting for her to finish.
Go ahead.
but-
You got Jordan. You seem like you had something, and Rachel, y'all was over there moving while I was speaking. Go ahead, y'all could speak. And you don't have to agree with things I say. It's okay.
What we wanted, if we're getting exactly.
Yeah. I think
Go ahead, Jordan. Yeah.
I don't know. I agree with some of it, but I don't agree with like when you say like when women get like when a man gets it, he's like, oh, I'll take the best option. That's kind of what a woman looking for too. Like if I'm set in my life, I'm not going to take like the bull crap. I'm not going to take the bullshit anymore. Like so.
Wait, which part of?
Like I'm saying, if I'm if I'm not posting, if I have my money, if I can take care of things, I still want a man, but I'm not going to take the bullshit. I need a man. Like
I agree.
Also, like I feel like our generation's talking. We're talking. We don't go into dating. We don't boyfriend, girlfriend. Like my thing right now is if we're going to go on 3 dates, if you don't decide by the 3rd date that we're going to be together, then like there's no point. So some
I
guys
think
won't
social
even
media messed up a lot.
Let her finish real quick. Land your plane.
Yeah, so I feel like a higher quality woman, they are looking for that same thing as a higher quality man. So it's not like being like a feminist. It's like, hey, step your game up with us, guys. We're looking for that equal.
No, okay, I get what you're saying. So you're saying I agree with your part as a classy woman, right? That has high standards in herself. She's looking for a man that has high standards too. I get that. Then you incorporated what you said, and I agree with that. Usually women that's, if she's not out there being promiscuous and she's preserving her value, then she's looking for a man that earned his value, because women are born with their value. So their goal is to preserve their value for the right man. Man, we're not born with any sexual value, so we have to go out there and create our value. And then, we have the pick of the litter, right? So that's those two there. I agree with that part. But then you said it, and then you put feminism on it. You said that feminism is actually promoting that in women, to have women bring up their standards, and then also, that's what you said?
So I mean, like, because when we were saying like these women, like we take the women that don't have a man, that say they don't need it, that they're feminists, but it's not like, I'm not saying they're a feminist. I'm saying they hold themselves higher, so they want people to come up. Like it's not that they're. I'm not saying they're all feminists,
that's all women. So I'll help you out. So all women are hypergamous, right? Meaning that whatever level she is on, she wants a man either on her level, but she prefers a man above her level. So all women are hypergamous, no matter what social constructs, because hypergamy is a biology thing. It's not it can't be socially constructed on you. To a degree it can maybe suppress it or increase it a little bit, the hypergamous natures, but for the most part it's just a biology. All women tend to want a leader, right? What's a leader? Characteristic traits: taller, stronger, more competent, or as competent, and making just as much money, but preferably more money, right? So you're looking for a superior, generally what a woman is looking for in those aspects. Right.
And I wouldn't even say that they need more money or anything like that. Like you can, like, because I know people that make more money than their significant other, their husband, and they're fine with it. But it's like, what you have to also, like, what are you also bringing to the table too as well? Are you doing little things? Like a woman's going to like make the dinners or whatever it is agreed upon that relationship. But are you going to do that little thing like putting the stuff in the laundry, or maybe warming up the car like before they go to work, or one random day giving flowers or something like that? Like it's not that you have to make more money. It's not that you have to, like, you can be not a bum on the couch necessarily, but you got a job during the winter months, but not the summer.
So if long as you're bringing your, if that's the case, if you're saying, and you're speaking from like a general standpoint, right? If women tend to not really care about the money, then why most of the 50% of marriages end in divorce, 80% of women initiate those divorces, and it goes up to 70%, like 75% of initiate divorce, then it goes up to around like 90% when a woman has a college degree. So that means that women,
he sound like a dude I know.
Yeah, that means that women, when they are making more money or out earn the man, then they tend to look down at the man, and then divorce happens. Because part of a woman feeling safe, happy, and secure in a relationship and having like this peace in a relationship, almost that butterflies, she has to admire the man. So it's admiration. She has to look up to the man. If she's looking down at the man, then he could be doing these other things like you stated, helping out and stuff like that. I do agree with there's certain situations a woman, can be like, if I'm making more money than you, it's like this. It's very simple. Hypergamy is in a woman's nature. That means that she just wants a man that's better than herself. But the morality has to supersede the nature. Right. So if her morality supersedes her nature, meaning that she's not looking at a man for just, like a tool, pretty much looking at him to protect and provide, you know what I mean? At that aspect, her morality would be looking at him from what's in his heart. Then that's when it can supersede. Then she's like, well, I don't really care if you're making too much. And those women normally are religious women. They'll have some type of religious background, or those women, normally happens when those women are older and their value decrease, meaning that they don't have a lot of options. So they got no choice but to get a dude that's making less. So it's like, it kind of works that way.
Let me throw back at, now you're saying the woman is the reason for the divorce, but like with that situation, don't you think the man's going to be a little bit insecure? And that could play a big part in it too.
If the woman is making more?
Yeah, because that definitely plays a big role on it.
Got you. So a man is incapable of feeling insecure to a woman because a woman is not competition for a man. She's not competition.
The reason
I got you. I'll explain. The reason why a woman is not competition for a man is because naturally speaking and biologically, a man has authority over a woman.
But then if the woman's paying the bills, you're going to feel that insecurity.
Not insecure. A man is so insecurity, the definition of insecurity means not confident, right? Mm-hmm. So the not confident factor wouldn't come in because he's not looking for the woman to be paying the bills, right? He's not looking for that from her. He's looking for feminine, submissive, be my cheerleader. He's looking for those traits. So it's no competition because he's not looking for that in her, right? It's just like you're not looking for a man based off his like beauty. Like if he takes a long time to get dressed in the bathroom longer than you, like that's not going to make you feel insecure because you hold the beauty crown. You're the woman. Right. So it's like, well, why would I feel insecure if he's like taking longer for me? Like, I feel annoyed, but I'm not going to feel insecure. Like I'm not going to feel less confident in myself because he's prettier than me. Right. Yeah. So a man isn't going to feel less confident in himself if the woman is making more than him. It's just like, okay, you're making more, but like I want you to be you're beautiful. So great. But like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even look for that. So yeah.
Some men be insecure.
Are you speaking on like the general stance?
I'm sorry, I disagree. I disagree.
One mic at a time. Y'all talking at the same time over here.
Are you speaking on like the general stance of being a man? Because I feel like she's more speaking on the general stance, more so like there's some men or some men out there who will get jealous of you. Like, I don't know if they're secretly gay, but they'll get jealous. They'll be like, oh, da-da-da. But I feel like you're more speaking on what a man really is. So is that like where we're going?
So I'm speaking from a bias. So this podcast is about male and female intersexual dynamics, and I come from a biological standpoint. So biology, what I'm saying is a man is incapable of being insecure, feeling insecure to a woman because a woman is not competition for a man. Like she can't compete with a man. There's zero competition. You're a woman. I'm a man. Why would I not feel confident because you're a woman? So all the goals that you're accomplishing, go out there and get your bag. But guess what? You get in your bag, it doesn't make you look sexier. Like Whoopi Goldberg. No one's attracted to Whoopi Goldberg. You feel me? No one's attracted to her at all. And Oprah. No one's attracted to Oprah, but they're rich. Them having money didn't make them sexier, but guess what? Say if a man, Kevin Hart, he's mad little. If he wasn't Kevin Hart, the dude that we know to be very funny and have millions of dollars, he wouldn't be getting as much poon as he's been getting for these years. He's married now, but you feel what I'm saying?
It's not about the money. It's just
but what I'm saying is this:
an inferior type of complex thing.
It's no inferior type of complex. And I'll explain it to you this way. Short men don't even have an inferior complex to women, because most short guys, they'll date that a tall woman because it's more of a... No, listen. Because it's more of a challenge. They'll date that tall woman.
Right.
So it's like zero insecurity at all.
But some men do be insecure. Like just how some women be insecure, some men be insecure. It's just
I got you.
It's just common sense.
Yeah, I'm saying that men aren't insecure when it comes to a woman making money. That's my point. I'm not saying that a man can't
some
be
men
insecure.
be jealous. That like there has been situations like that.
Can they
make it? Yeah.
It's the reverse. Like women feel, and like they feel overly superior to if a guy makes less money than
they
them.
feel less of a man if they're not bringing in all the money.
Okay, let me give you an example. What if I said y'all feel insecure? Let me ask y'all a question. Shout out to Myron from Fresh and Fit. He does this all the time on the panel. Let's give him some love. Let's give him some love on there. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Of course.
Okay. Do you want a man that's stronger than you?
Yes.
Do you want a man that is more competent, smarter, intelligent?
Slow, so yes.
Okay. You said you're a little slow. Okay. And do you prefer a man to make more money than you?
Of course.
Okay. Now, what if I shamed you for your wants and I said that, hey, listen, what if I said that, oh, you're insecure for wanting that in a man?
Because in a
Sounds
sense,
like
I am.
gaslighting.
In the beginning of time, women are supposed to lead to men, like kind of look to y'all for.
No. But listen. What if I said that you're insecure and no, you're not. And that you wanting that, your preferences, you don't feel insecure for your preferences. Those are biological wants that most women want. That's not going to make you actually feel unconfident. So that's incorrect. You just talking, but that wouldn't make you feel unconfident, because that's what insecure it is lack of confidence, right? So it's the same that y'all putting on us. We saying that, listen, we don't care about the money. We want feminine, submissive, beautiful, and a woman that can follow our lead. Like, that doesn't make us feel insecure if you're making money, because that doesn't even go with what we want.
No, nobody's saying that y'all care about the money. It's just there are some men that won't feel like a real man if they're not making, like, if they're not bringing in, the
I can help you out. Let me just give y'all an example. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'll speak about myself. I said this on a podcast plenty of times, but I'm 34 years old, right? It was a time when I was 20 years old, I was broke. And actually, I could say, and even in high school, I was dating a girl that had a BMW. She used to drive me around and give me bread. I've never felt insecure. And she gave me money all the time.
That's good for you.
No,
congratulations.
No, it ain't. No,
we need
what I'm saying.
that.
What I'm saying is, we're incapable of feeling insecure. Like, we can't feel insecure to a woman because a woman isn't our competition. We're not in competition with a woman. And generally speaking, not even generally speaking, naturally, a man has authority over a woman from a biological standpoint. We have an XY chromosome. Y'all have an XX. We're physically stronger. We're, more capable in other things. We are the protector. Naturally, we are the protector. Yeah. So if you're making $1 billion and a situation happens, I still got to protect you. If I'm making $1 billion and a situation happens, I still got to protect you. So at the end of the day, it's like, why would I feel insecure about you making money?
Because
if anything, it makes my life easier.
No, there are some men out there that do feel jealous.
What you sensing from the man? I'll tell you what you sensing from the man.
No, I'm not sensing. I've seen it.
Even if you seeing.
Hey, I'm a grown ass woman.
I got you.
I'm telling you, men don't understand female problems. This is the problem with y'all, and I'm here to speak on every woman of every color today. We deal with men that can get jealous when they're making more money or they're bringing in the bacon. You're not like that. Congratulations. We need more men like you. But there are some men out there, unfortunately, that exist with this mind frame.
I'll tell you what you're saying.
Could it maybe be
What
that,
do we see? 'Cause I want
he's maybe feeling insecure because he's like, okay, she's making her own money and I'm not up to, I'm not meeting her in other places.
I got you, Mamacita.
So
I got you. Hold on. We'll get back to that. Hold on. Let me answer her question, because I need this to be clarified here, because y'all don't understand. So I'll say it another way.
I understand.
No, you don't. I got you, though, because you're not a man. So here it goes,
You're right. I'm not a man. I'm not trying to be one.
I feel you. So what you're seeing in that man, you said that, so if a woman tends to out earn a man and she's, taking care of the bills, and, you start to see this almost like almost like like an attitude, almost like this feminine nature in a man. Sometimes it's like, and that would be perceived as maybe jealousy or perceived as insecurity. That isn't that. That man is just an inadequate man, right? So that man has inadequacies within himself. So if he's an inadequate man already, he's incapable to really and to be ambitious and assertive and dominant like you really want. So what you're seeing in that man is just inadequacies, because competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to true genuine confidence. And when you got that confidence, that man isn't inadequate like that. He's really doing his job. So you just saying like low value dudes be acting like a low value dude, but they're not actually like insecure. They just not accomplishing anything.
Right.
Yeah, they were low value dudes.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
So this kind of goes back to the beginning when I was talking about the shoe situation.
Yeah.
I felt like it was kind of
Shoe situation.
Yeah. So in the beginning, you was asking me if our relationship got
don't move it.
toxic.
Just sit back.
Okay. If our relationship got toxic before in like the couple months or after like 6 months, and I said in the beginning because we were out.
Who phone is that, real quick?
I don't even know.
Mine.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and get it.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you had that joint on super loud.
Sorry. Oh, they watching. Damn.
But go ahead. All right.
We were in like, and you were saying it's the whole situation. I believe it could be depending on the situation and who's viewing it.
Yeah.
But someone kind of walked up to me. Let's say you like my shoes, and you're like, "Damn, where the fuck you get that shit?" And I'm telling you where. I sell it. What's up? Come to
Speaking
my
of
website.
Mike.
Dang, website. Anyway, I was saying like, come to my website, check me out, see what I got going on.
Yeah.
A person comes behind you, mad as hell. Why is this man talking to you? Starting a whole argument in the casino. Is that not jealousy because he's talking to you? Despite the fact that he wants your shoes. The man is mad because this man is even in your presence talking to you. They don't care if you're a business owner.
No. I'll let you know. So men naturally have an instinct just to protect their girl, and it's not a jealousy. We just don't feel. It's a feeling of like. Well, one, I don't know the ins and outs, right? But let's just speak specifically, right? So let's say you doing what you got to do. You talk to a man. He's not around, so he doesn't know what you're talking about to that man.
Right.
The only thing he can just assume, right? So at this moment, he can make an assumption, and his assumption can be a few assumptions. Is this dude trying to flirt with her? Okay.
That's why I said
Still,
it can be both.
no. Let me protect her. If this
Right.
dude is trying to flirt with her, let me save her from this situation.
But wouldn't you come up?
The other thing is, okay, so you good? Your baby daddy calling you?
No, everything.
She said. All right. All right. So, I mean, back to you, right? So within that, it still comes from protection. The other factor would be, what I'm saying is just, it could be a multitude of things, but even within that, it is an insecurity. If you are speaking to another man, insecurity is like not confident if she's talking to another guy. No, I want to know, it's not going to make me feel not confident. Well, what is this dude talking to my woman for? And not only that, why is my woman even engaging back in a conversation as the most part? Because dudes are going to talk to our girls, but it's about how the woman, a masculine man that is confident, right, is about how the woman is going to handle it. My girl, she's in the mall, a dude comes up to her, talks to her, for example. Let's say that happens, right? Talks to her. I'm going to be sitting there looking back like, how my girl going to handle this? Well, that's going to be the main thing. And if she don't handle it properly, she's for the streets. She's not going to be my girlfriend after that. So at the end of the day, that's how I would handle it. I'm like, yeah, this dude probably got less than 1 second because she probably about to turn around and run from the dude, scream, ah, like the white girl's doing. The cops going to fly in. SWAT team going to fly. You know when white girls scream. Jordan, scream right now. We got a SWAT team here right now. Do one scream. Do the white girl scream. Rachel and Jordan. Cop, dang, they about to take us. SWAT team coming in. Helicopters outside. But anyways, I'm saying like, that can be a situation where maybe the man is insecure. That could be a situation there where there could be an insecurity, maybe the way he handled it. But still, even there, I would still refer to the protection mechanism, because at the end of the day, he's your girl. That's your man. He's your girl. That's his girl. So it's like, why is another guy talking to her? Let me protect what I have. Because a man looks at a woman as like, yeah, it's like a little treasure. Like, I want to protect this right here.
Yeah, we're his little baby.
Control.
Like that's what I was.
It isn't control. Like, y'all go to the negative words.
I feel like if you would have seen it, I know he's a man, and y'all like, oh, power to the brothers.
I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that is not a man can't be controlling. We do know guys are controlling, but you'll see he would have other tendencies that he's not really a good man. Right. It wouldn't just be controlling.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah, I got you.
I just want to.
If you know, like, that dude ain't really controlling anyway, then it's like, really, he was probably trying to protect you.
See, this is my fault. And my mother told me, he's not the one for you. I don't like what he got in his eyes, da-da-da. I'm like, he taking me out. What you mean? He good. He's taking me out. He's doing this, that, and the third. But that's what I was looking at. I was looking at materialistic and not how he's treating me, not how he's looking at me or talking to me, but she was.
You was blinded.
So, like, blinded. And that's why I'm saying to you, like, I really think that was control, in my opinion.
You think okay? So you came back. You with the dude. So you with a controlling dude?
Yeah.
We together in my mind, because I told him if we have a child together and we're.
Can you just speak in the mic? And Steve, can y'all hear her good when she's like moving around?
Yeah.
I'm moving
still
like
okay?
ADHD and anxiety.
Yeah, but still try to like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
It is far away, but you can say.
Okay. Go ahead.
So for me, I feel like, one, I can say I have daddy issues. My father was there, but he wasn't there. He was there to just make sure we good, make sure we got money, make sure whatever. But he wasn't telling me about how other men was. So I'm sitting here falling victim to other guys at the young age and not knowing, okay, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking my whole lifetime up. But that's kind of what I've been doing for the past couple of years, because I never had guidance. And the guys I'm dating says they have guidance, but because I got daddy issues, I dated older men. So.
Well, I mean, at least you're taking some accountability.
I can take accountability. I know how to acknowledge.
I'm saying you don't see guidance.
Let her go real quick. I got you.
Okay. I'm saying like you saying that you don't see guidance, but you saying your mom was already telling you like he's not the right one for you, which is almost like you was you know what I mean?
Guidance.
Not
listening to that.
Listen.
So like, you know what I mean? So you did have guidance. You just chose
later, I think, though, because she did that.
Let her finish.
I'm sorry.
So it's like it's now you good. So it's like, so you chose not to listen to those things. So it's like, I get it. You can fall victim because you may have trauma due to younger things of not having the daddy issue of having the daddy issues. However, now that you are old enough and smart enough to know enough, and if you would have listened to those things, you're not going to still not suffer from the daddy issues, but you are still listening to what's being informed to you. You know what I mean? So now you're in a situation that you complicated, that you said at the beginning, and you know it's bad, but you're still not listening anyway.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't have to be complicated. You have the idea, you have the thought of what you need to do and what you should do. You just choosing not to do it.
He made me to the point
and before
where
we
I
get
can't
into the
even
whole
talk to-
kumbaya thing,
Right.
kumbaya,
You know,
yeah, let's get to her. Let's move it. Keep the podcast flowing.
I was just trying to say, can I get a bottle of water? I feel like my throat dry as shit.
But that's all you want to say?
No, I'm sorry. Okay.
We get you a bottle of water.
Okay. Besides
Steve,
that,
you grab her a bottle?
I just wanted to piggyback off of the whole money thing. Like, you know, we understand that women making money is not attractive. You know, the Whoopi Goldbergs, the freaking Oprahs, the Lady Gagas, the Madonnas. We understand that. But however, women are making their own money because it's a way of not being controlled by a very toxic man.
Which leads to
that had led to like the feminist movement.
No, when a woman makes money, when a woman makes money, her standards go up. And most men can't meet those standards, so she suffers from her own ability, her own her own characteristic traits of being assertive and dominant and making that money. So I'm saying that pretty much a woman earning money, she falls short because her standards go up. Most guys don't meet those standards, so there's less men that she has to choose from. So she actually hinders herself from finding a man when she makes more money.
No, that's fine, because me personally, I would rather my man lead, because if he can't lead, he's not not a real man to me. What I'm saying is women make money so that way they don't have to be in like domestic violent relationships, controlling toxic relationships, because ultimately that's why a lot of women were like, you know, they're starting to make their own money because they were tired of those type of like, you know what I'm saying, like situations. So
that was for her.
So,
you ain't want one.
Yeah,
you
I didn't, but I'm gonna take it because I've been drinking.
You could get it. You could get.
Anyway,
she got you back there. You good? You
like the one that's, I don't know what they call it, but it's not that the woman is making more money that makes her, I guess, not attractive.
Empowered.
It's more so that she becomes a little bit more masculine because she's making money. Money make you a little bit more
confident.
You about to take money?
Confident.
Is it the money, or is it because you're in the workforce or in the work field? Because
It could be in the workforce.
because when you're working with other people, you have to kind
assert
of
yourself.
assert
So
and be a little
she's
stronger.
right. Emma's right. She
And
gets
you
it.
keep that even though you're going home and you're doing that to your man.
Exactly. Yeah. So it is the money. It gives the mindset that okay. It puts the mindset of a woman like, I'm independent. I don't really need a man like that. They'll have that one mindset. That wouldn't be the full masculinity traits, though. It's really when you're in a workforce and you have to have these certain characteristic traits for you to make the money, like assertiveness, dominance, non-agreeable. All of these traits where it takes for you to become someone in the economy when you're actually working for it, not just selling your booty pics on OnlyFans. You're actually in the field making money without using your sexuality. You'll take on some more masculine traits, and when you take on those masculine traits, the man feels that when he's in a relationship with you. Not only that, even without a relationship, just the way you advertise yourself, right? Because women advertise themselves and men pitch themselves to women. So if a woman has this masculine essence when she's advertising herself, well, men want their opposite. So the masculine man that you want, maybe you could be advertising yourself in a not so feminine way, and it kind of just like throw a man off, and that man won't pitch himself to you. So you even losing out on guys that you don't even know about. Like, you could be pretty over there, but you just maybe have this attitude about yourself or the way you carry yourself, and it's like...
From a picture?
But it's not about what you
Not from a
want, it's
picture,
what
but
you
it could be
need.
like...
So you
out.
might want someone that's opposite.
But let's get to the super chats, because they piling up. We got these in here coming in, and I appreciate the support. We got... let's see here. Amazon Mint. I guess that's how you say it. 717 says, and $10. He says, women say things like ambitious because they don't want to say that they want a guy with money. So they use terms like ambitious. It's just word salad. They know a man with high value have those traits, don't want to look greedy. Yeah, so pretty much he's saying that women tend to just say that, I don't want a man with money. And I think you said that, Jordan. And I didn't get on you too much because you said it in a way where it wasn't like you was being greedy. We were talking about something else. But he's saying, in general, when a woman says that she doesn't really want a man that has money, she still wants a man with ambition. But if you peel back the layer, what is ambition? The ability to make money. So you still want a man with money. Thanks for the super chat.
Okay, wait.
You want to reply to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna reply to that because it's not about money. Like, you could be like doing like a really low end job. It's, do you have that goal? Like, you're not just like, yeah, I don't like my job, but like, it's whatever, it's life. I don't have any goals to like move on to like, it's not about, oh my gosh, this is my goal to make this much money. It's like, okay, I'm improving myself. It's nothing about money. It's even not about being a person.
Yeah, if you peel...
You have goals.
Nobody wants somebody to be home.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
PS5.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
y'all thinking surface level. If you peel back the layer to why you even want that, think about to why you even want...
It's not about money, though.
I got you. Let me explain it. Because it is. So when you peel back the layer, you may not agree, but let me explain it. Yeah, let me explain it to you. Just let me get it out. Okay. You like, no, it's not about money. Let me get it out. So you're saying that you don't want a man with money. It's kind of like, I just want him to have a goal. Key words, you're using these words, and it's like goals. Goals is like, okay, he has to have some type of self-improvement, okay? Peel back the layer. When he's self-improving, because it's like this, the more a man self-improves and becomes a man, the woman benefits from. So, and y'all innately know this. Yeah, innately know this. It's not like you really got to think about it. You kind of just know. right? Because women kind of tend, what you really want is, and before I even get here, lay my plan on this point, what a woman truly wants is a man, what a woman truly wants is she waits at the finish line and smash the winner. So she wants a man that already has the full package. That's what she truly wants. She doesn't want a Bob the Builder guy, right? But if she does take on a relationship like that, maybe he's charismatic in other areas, he's genuine, it's a vibe there, she likes him, he's attractive, things like that, she'll be like, okay, well, where's his ambitions at? As long as he has these goals, then I'll feel good. Because at the end of the day, a woman's baseline is protecting and providing, which gives her that security, right? And if a man isn't showing that, meaning having a goal, what is protecting and providing? The ability to protect and provide, you need resources, you need money. Not saying that you need to be rich and have a whole lot of money, but you need some type of money, right? Because think about it. If a guy doesn't have anything to his name and he has no ambitions to do anything, can he really protect and provide for you? He can't. So it won't fill your baseline. So at the end of the day, your baseline, if you even peel back that money, is peel back that money. If you even peel back that part, it is money, because to be a protector and provider, a good one, you need some type of finance. You need your finances in order, at least minimum. So when you peel back the layer, it is truly finances.
Yeah,
Well, it sounds like Ren and Stimpy need to get it together.
So you're saying
Oh no, let Jordan go real quick, and I'll let you go. Go ahead, Jordan.
So you're saying, yeah, they need to be stable. They have to have something. Yeah, but they don't have to be rich. And it's not about
I'm not
like,
saying that.
I'm making goals. It doesn't have to be work goals. Doesn't have to be anything like that. It's, oh, I made this mistake the other day. Let me work on bettering myself. And it doesn't even have to be towards the relationship. It can be like, oh, I thought too quick to judge that person. Let me better myself. Like, it just, you always have to be.
So now you're making a morality argument.
So ambition, it's motivation, it's goals, it's you always see where you can better yourself. And that's, I'm not looking for someone that's always trying to one up, because you could have a good career, it's not like, or a bad career, and it's as far as you can go.
Yeah.
But there's still room for you to improve as a person.
Yeah, I get that. So you're coming. So now
that's
you're
where I go with
making a more
and goals.
I got you. So now you're making a morality argument, and yeah, I mean, women want a guy to have good values and stuff like that. I mean, all of us, we're human beings, so we want the people that we spend time with and invest time in. We want them to have some good values, and no one's perfect. And as time goes on, if you don't improve yourself, time will pass you. So it's like you always want to make some type of improvements. And you even said yourself, you're a girl that you go to the gym, right? So you're all about self-improvement, because you have that self-improvement in yourself. So then you want the guy to be self-improving in all ways, which tells me that you really want a masculine guy, and you really want a guy to have ambition, and you really want a guy that has his stuff together. Because if not, then it's like, why would you even follow that man's lead if you even have it in yourself? But when you peel back the layers of all of this, when you self-improve on yourself, money is going to come from it. If you're learning from your mistakes and then, putting forth the right steps in life. So even when you peel back
just money. That's
I'm not saying just money. I'm not saying just money. But if you peel back the layer, it's like, because think about it, right? I'll paint it this way. You got to go? Okay, yeah, no worries. Got you. Salute to you. Ladies, real quick. Let me switch up the cams real quick.
It's 12.
Yeah.
It's 12.
I know. We can forget doing something. We go with that.
Yeah.
That's a dog.
Can you move over here?
Yeah, I know.
I'm chicken. I'm literally daydreaming.
All right, this might be a little
Can
bit.
you move over too?
This actually might be better.
I do want to.
Thank you.
We just gotta wake up.
Yeah, I think let me stand
we
up. Once
stand
a bar's not in my booty, then I'd be okay. Facts. I was like, damn, I don't got enough cushion on my butt. Gotta go to the gym more.
All right. Okay, so where were we? I'm sorry about that. Chad, we had one of the ladies leave.
About the money in relationships.
Okay.
Money actually makes a person
Morality.
happy.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, okay, so
Goals.
I was comparing and contrasting to about you were making a morality argument. Okay, here's what I was gonna say. So even if the man has all of these ambitions and he's like doing things, right? He's doing things, but nothing is coming from it. He's not getting rewarded for any of the things that he's doing because he's like doing it the wrong way, right? But you still see that he's trying to self-improve. You see that he's trying, but you're not seeing any results, right? So then, because think about it. If he's trying, but you're not seeing any results, at the end of the day, that's not really what you want. You actually do want results. Like if a man has a goal, you do want him to get close to the goal and meet certain goals or meet a lot of the goals, right? So even if we flip it, and the man is actually asserting himself and doing things, but if he's not meeting those goals, you still would then start to have like maybe like, is this the right guy? Maybe some resentment will build up because he's not meeting his goals. So even within that, it's not him trying to it's the trying, but it's actually meeting too. So since he actually has to meet these goals to really satisfy you and to keep your vagina, right, then he actually has to meet it. So, and the reason why you got to meet it is because finances come from that. It's like, okay, where's the reward? Like, think about it. When you meet the goal, you get the reward. When you get the reward, okay, finances comes from that in some way. And I'm saying that when you peel back that layer, that's what it is. It's all rooted into money. That's what I'm saying, if that makes sense. Because I flipped it. And
yeah, I just still don't fully agree because it just depends on the topic and stuff like that. Because like it could be like, oh, you're motivated to be better, nicer to me. So instead of me asking you to take out the trash, like that's something like you could take it as like
more valuable.
Once again, that's the morality aspect.
Yeah.
That's the morality aspect. Those are the things that he can meet. Right. So say if the guy you're in a relationship, let's just hypothetical, because you're painting this picture. So now let's play with it a little bit. You're in a relationship with the guy and he is ambitious in the fact as the morality in him. You know, he's getting you. Maybe he wasn't getting you flowers, but he is getting you flowers now. Maybe he was lacking on when it's snowing, shoveling the snow off the car and shoveling the driveway and stuff like that. He was lacking on that last year, but now he's doing it now. Right. But there's a whole that's something, right? That's like, oh, okay, nice. This makes me feel good. But that doesn't keep you around because that's not your baseline. Your baseline is security. What's going to make you feel secure? Protector and provider. So that man has to have ambitions to not only become, he has to have ambitions to become better within himself, to get maybe a new job, a new career, maybe apply to different jobs, assert himself and maybe be an entrepreneur. He has to actually meet a goal, not just have a goal, but he got to meet that goal. When he meets that goal, that's when you're going to feel secure because he accomplished something. And I'm saying that once he accomplished something, the byproduct of that is money, and that's what you want. That's not only what you want, and the other thing is like masculinity and a leader. Like that's what you really want. It's like, wow, he accomplished something. He filled up like, oh, he's masculine. He's a leader. I can see this in him now. But the byproduct of it is money. Get that a little bit? Yeah. Like money is gonna come from it. There's no way you can escape it.
I get it.
So if you think of it like how when men look for women that resemble their mother or her character, like her morals or whatever, females look for the same thing in men as to resemble their father and what he did and provided. And so if your father did not provide for you, or he had the ambition and the want to be like, yeah, I want to bring in money for my family, but it's just talk and there's nothing behind it at some point.
Like real action behind it.
Yeah, if there's no action behind it, then it's just going to be like, okay, well, you said nice things and it sounds nice, but you're not putting in the actions behind it to really feed the family.
And even if he's putting in the actions and you don't see any results, you're going to be like, this is fake. Like this ain't, you ain't no real man. What are you doing?
Because trying and doing is two different things. You can try to do something and you can half-ass try, and you can actually do something.
And that's like comparable to the movie that I was speaking about in the beginning, where I said like the woman who was dating a man and she was kind of like listening to all his stories. She was tired of hearing, I'm going to do this. I got it. When he finally got it, it was too late for her. He already found
Wait, when did you tell this story? In the
beginning, but I said it wrong.
Oh, I don't
like, word salad. We're girls.
All right, moving right on. Let's get to the super chats, and then we're going to get to the girls' questions at the end, and we're going to wrap this up because it is 12 o'clock. But we got...
who you remind me of?
Who?
You remind me of Piccolo from off of Dragon Ball Z. Cause
Yo,
you take everything serious. Like, can we have some jokes, please?
Oh, Piccolo.
Can we switch the topic?
Piccolo,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. You was going with that conversation.
Listen, that was my
put it
favorite
on her.
cartoon. I love Dragon Ball Z.
No, you find, and actually, it's funny is that Piccolo. That's a good thing because I am a Dragon Ball Z fan.
Period.
And I'll take that compliment. Piccolo, that dude. Actually, when you think about it, Piccolo the only black dude on there, really.
Right, he was. He was the only black dude.
If you really think about it, Piccolo
he
was
really
a hood. He was a
he had some bass to him. You're right.
Yeah, he definitely. Actually, if you think about it, Piccolo was the most masculine man on there. Besides,
He just wasn't
I would even give him more
and Vegeta.
Now, I would give him.
Vegeta.
I would give him more masculinity than Vegeta because. Real quick, I would give him more masculinity than all the characters on there because Vegeta was emotional and Goku was like a kid. Right, Piccolo was taking care of Goku. Piccolo was, you know what I'm saying? Piccolo's freaking Goku's stepfather, right? Piccolo was really out there making sure things in line. No, you need to be training. No, you need to be doing this. Piccolo actually gave them structure throughout Dragon Ball Z. But I don't even know why we're talking about that.
You need an AI.
I'm sorry.
You need an AI.
I just think and talking. Okay, I'm sorry.
We got Kilo Minstry sends in $10. Chocolate on one couch, vanilla on the other. I love black women, but the panel you got here, we definitely don't want women with kids or women with weaves. 1111 in the chat if you agree.
My wig is at home.
He says one's in the chat. Yeah, let me finish up and then y'all can comment. One's in the chat if you agree. Go ahead, say what you was gonna say.
Now I was just saying Felicia, Sasha, those are my wigs. They're at home. That's my hair tonight.
Oh, that shit.
I'm not good with natural hair, so I mask it with a wig.
You mask it,
It's
okay.
long as hell. You can look on my Instagram.
And ladies, y'all ain't gotta explain yourself to the comments. I'm just reading.
Oh no, I'm joking.
As human beings, you kind of feel the need to when you have little insecurities within yourself. You kind of explain more than most.
I feel you. Nothing wrong with that.
I was just playing.
we got Ice 513. Thanks for the support, bro. Sends in $2. He has is loyalty shown the same between men and women? No. Let's go with Rachel.
Oh man, I would say no because that whole ordeal you guys were talking about when like a guy approaches a girl, like women have to be a little bit more about being loyal because you can't make you can make the guy a little bit, I guess, what is she gonna do, but like most women have to be like no.
Yeah.
As opposed to a man, I guess if he's speaking to a woman like in front of you, I mean, I wouldn't be, like cut it off right here because I don't assume, but like I don't think like.
So you don't think loyalty is the same between men?
No,
and women?
I don't. Okay. I really don't. I think it's very different.
And the one difference you said because a woman advertises herself, so since she's advertising herself, she got to be mindful of the interactions and stuff like that, like naturally, just going out, it's like an advertisement because most men are attracted to women they're gonna may approach. Okay, I got what you're saying.
That's how I see it.
And what about you, Jordan?
Yeah, I agree with that a lot. Like a woman, they show their loyalty.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you out real quick, Jordan. I'm gonna move your mic a little down.
Not even in the camera.
Here you
The shots a little off.
Which camera?
Okay, now shoot.
My booty. But there's
I'll move
bar
over
here, and it's
I know there's a bar.
It's hurting.
Oh, okay. Then you can sit further away. Yeah, you'd be all right.
No.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. And I'll move the camera. Go ahead.
I agree with Rachel, I guess, that a woman needs to be like more firm, let it know to everyone, kind of put it out there. But I feel like a guy shows his loyalty by like kind of like bringing her under his wing, kind of like.
I think, but I was contradicting myself.
Even I don't know. But they definitely show loyalty differently.
Yeah. Could we look up the definition for loyalty?
Yeah.
Loyalty?
Yeah. Only because like women are approached constantly, and like you have to be like, but like why would a man approach a woman?
Loyalty in what way? Loyalty to the person, as in like you're choosing that person overall, and your loyalty to them and making the relationship better. And it's like, hey, I'm loyal to our purpose and our journey as a couple and as a family, and I'm choosing to be in this family and be loyal to making us great. And in that way, I would say, if it were speaking on that context, like loyalty to each other and the family and what the purpose of what we're creating is.
I see that too, I guess.
Okay. And what about you?
Loyalty for a woman where it's like to the end for when it comes to a man. I feel like for men, like women, we can get our heart broken and still want to like find love. I feel like for men, loyalty is very deep, because when the loyalty for a man is broken, he kind of want to stay single for a while, I notice, until he's ready to find that one again.
Okay, so you basically saying that they men and women show loyalty differently. Got you. What about you?
I feel like for men, loyalty is based upon how they treat you and taking care of you, making sure you're good. And for women, it's pretty much our devotion to that man, how far we'll go with our love and not seeking another.
Okay. All right. Let me move this mic a little closer to you.
Okay.
And actually, I'll move it down because you be slouching. You always moving. This girl moves
It's
so
called
much.
scoliosis, y'all. That back shit.
We gonna do that.
Right
That's
here?
good.
All right, I'm not going to move up.
No, I mean, you can move now because you position better and stuff like that. But okay, I mean, yeah, men and women show loyalty much differently. Thanks for the super chat. Men show loyalty by protecting and providing for their woman and willing to take a bullet. A woman shows loyalty by not smashing another dude. So they show sexual loyalty, and not by talking to another dude as well. And actually the definition of loyalty is a strong feeling of support or allegiance. So, but both parties just show it differently.
Okay.
I would say. Let's see. Next super chat, we got Queen Lala in here, sends in $2. Did your dads talk to you and show you what men want?
No.
You can just do show of hands for this one.
I'm sorry.
Did your dad talk to you and show you what men want? No. Okay. Over here?
No.
Y'all ain't have no fatherly guidance with what?
I knew my dad, but he sucked.
I did
I
not.
was told, don't just fuck anybody. And that was it.
No. Damn.
Is
get to the point.
Careful who you sleep with, because men out here, if you give it to them, they'll take it and have no intention in keeping you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little
true.
bit. And how old is your father?
I don't know.
How old are y'all fathers, like in the 50s years old or older?
50.
Mine's deceased.
50s, 60s, 70s? Okay, yeah, like fathers back then, they have a different perspective of dating because dating changed in the modern day world with social media and the internet and everything like that. So, most fathers, back in the day, they courted women and dealt with women much differently. The women were more feminine. The men were more masculine. So their perception of dating is just a little differently. It's much differently now with modern women and modern men. They probably didn't prepare you because they wasn't prepared themselves for this because they ain't experienced it. We got D. Luckett sends in $5 to the ladies. How quickly are they to move on after sex, or if he screws up, you're out? Mm-hmm. Okay, so to the ladies, how quickly are you to move on after sex, or if he screws up, you're out? Okay. We started over here last time. Let's start with you.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So how?
Personally, like I said before multiple times, I'm a little dummy. So you fuck up, I'm there. It's okay, baby. We gonna fix it.
Okay, so meaning that you gonna stay around?
Yep.
Okay. Wasn't you the one with the baby father, or that was you with the baby father, but then you got with another? Okay, maybe that was her.
Wait, what?
I mean, she has, but she's actually in like a relationship.
Okay. No, that's okay. Okay. And what about you?
Repeat the question again.
So yeah, how quickly would you move on after sex, or if he screwed up?
If he screwed up, as in like with me, like personality wise, or just in general?
Yeah, it's a weird question. I'm trying to word it another way.
Yeah.
Pretty much she's saying like, how quickly would you move on? How quickly would you move on after sex? Like, word that question a little. He could mean it like if you're in a relationship and he mess up, how quickly would you move on and have sex with another guy?
So
I think that's the question.
Okay, I want to answer it
so
in
if you
two ways, if that's
Got you.
okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
good.
So I feel like if it's just like a I hate to use this word. If it's like a fling,
Yeah.
gone. If it's a relationship where I'm willing to work it out. So.
Okay, so the question is, I got what you're saying. So he's saying pretty much if you're in a relationship and things go wrong, like it's a breakup, how fast are you gonna move on and have sex with another guy? Like, are you gonna wait like a week to have sex with another guy, a month to have sex with another guy? How long you gonna wait?
I feel like I wouldn't. I mean, if that's the case, I'll just break up with him. Like, why am I going to still be in a relationship with you? If I wanna...
But you already pretty much broke up with him. How long you gonna wait to have sex with another dude? So say you was in a relationship for however long. Today you single. You having sex with a guy today if you meet him, or it's gonna take a week, 2 months, 6 months? How long is it gonna take?
I'll say like 4 months.
Is it
okay? 4 months.
Who said y'all broken up? Like, because you said it.
No,
it's a hypothetical.
I know, like, hypothetically speaking, I get it. One of y'all are broken up. But in that person's mind,
No. You messing up the question in the hypothetical.
I know.
Yeah. So I'll actually let you give a direct answer, too. So if you're in a relationship and y'all break up, how long is it going to take to you to allow another man to slap your cheeks around?
I'll say 4 months.
4 months, and what about you?
Yeah. It'll still be the same thing. I'll still be like just waiting for him to fix his.
Okay, if he never do any of that, like y'all fully broken up, how long?
Somebody would have to come up to me and speak to me for me to actually see him as a potential partner.
How long would that take?
I don't know.
You could give an estimate.
Damn. I'm one of them.
2 weeks, a month?
I'll say a couple of months, maybe a year.
Okay.
If I could just say something really, really fast.
Like how? I know. Why not? Like
this one. That's what it was.
It's not even like you gotta understand. My father raised me to be a wife. He told me to shut up, do what he said.
I use
hey,
that
chat, man. She said she waiting a year to give up that
Probably
box
longer.
to another dude if the homie break up with her. Man.
I'll be still trying to chase after him like a dummy while he's chasing another.
Let's move it on to this couch. What about you, Em?
I'm gonna wait till
how long you waiting?
I'm gonna wait till they.
It's gonna be a couple of months.
Couple months. What's a couple? 2?
No, like a plethora of months.
We'll give a number.
Say.
And this is a hypothetical. So
I would go with because. Damn.
Yeah.
You gonna press that button? I know. Because it's gonna be.
Do she really like him a lot? Did she break up with someone she barely liked?
Because where I'm coming from, it's like I was married for like 11 plus years.
Yeah.
So, or in a relationship for more than that. So it's like, you really gotta be something improved. Like we have to have been talking for like,
just give a month.
7-8 months, and then
7-8 months.
Yeah.
Man.
See,
you ain't finna wait that long.
I am though.
If the right dude come around and he riz you up, you giving up them cheeks.
So let's use the word you used before, that oxy something. If a woman doesn't have that much of that, she wouldn't necessarily want to seek for sex. She's more
Oxy what? Oxytocin?
You said
Listen,
no, oxytocin is a pair bonding chemical. That's different.
That thing.
You said
So let's say she doesn't have that, and she's not trying to pair with nobody. She's just looking for someone to love and love
No.
her.
You mixing up oxytocin and how that works. Yeah. So oxytocin is just a pair bonding chemical that all women have in them, and what it's truly for, a few things, but the two things that we all recognize is when a woman gives birth, it allows the woman to pair bond with the baby. That's why when the baby cries, milk would start coming out the breast. But also when she's mating, right, it allows that woman to pair bond with her mate, right? But the more sexual partners a woman has, then the probability for her to pair bond with future mates goes down because she had so many men and she's comparing, contrasting with other penis sizes, income, charisma, and everything else. So she's incapable of really pair bonding like she could for her first 2 men.
So it's not the same as like falling for someone you kind of just got with, then going to someone else. It's not the same.
Nah, let's go to you, Jordan. So
What's the question?
Yeah, I got you. She said, what's the question? So the question is, if how long would you wait? So if you just broke up with the man, right? How long would you wait to have sex with another man?
Yeah, that's hard because it depends on
the man.
Yeah, it
right?
does.
Yeah.
It depends on my relationship with the past person and like how I'm feeling towards the new person.
But generally speaking, if you could go from your thinking in your past,
I would definitely say like it couldn't be like no less than 5 months. Like I wouldn't be able to do something like absolutely not less.
What about you, Rachel?
I would say like 3 to 5 months.
3 to 5 months?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is cap. So let me give y'all just some game of the male's perspective. and I'm gonna speak in general. I ain't gonna speak about y'all. Right? But in general, right? Because I'm a male. The most easiest pussy is vulnerable pussy. And girls are most vulnerable when they just broke up with their dude. And that's a fact. So normally when a chick breaks up with a dude, oh man, if you could get it within the first 2 weeks, the probability is extremely high. You just got to put in that Mac and you gonna get the panties off in the first 2 weeks. But after those first 2 weeks, she gonna start looking back at Tyrone like, oh, I miss you, Tyrone. She gonna be looking at her past relationship. So a man got a 2-week window to clap them cheeks right away when she break up with a dude. Trust me, I know. And that is no Fugazee. Generally speaking, I'm not saying y'all may operate a little bit differently, but generally that's normally how I be going. You know what I mean? So we got let's see here. We got a gay man sends him $5.
Wait, what?
His name is Gay Man. Hey. Gay Man, you back in here? Okay, man. He was in here last episode too. Gay Man, he says, don't let the name fool you. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's a good one. That's how he starts it, right?
I love it.
Don't let the name fool you. My wife is from Sierra Leone, 24 years old, no children before us, and very gentle. She listens with me sometimes, and he sends in another $5. Gay man, he says, and gets frustrated with the woman on the panel. Okay, so meaning that him and his girl be watching the show sometimes, and she be listening, and she be getting frustrated with the girls. He says, the wife says their lives have been too easy, and they are ungrateful for what men have built. Oh, yeah, you know, that was when talking about you, yeah. Then also,
I had a point.
okay, no, that was all he said right there. Okay, moving right on. We got Sean People sends him $5. He says, harmful things can happen anytime, which women don't understand until it happens. Then you wish that man was there. That's when we were having that debate and that discussion about, you know, men and society, that whole feminism debate and stuff like that. Okay, I agree. Gay man is back. He says $5. He says the wife said, all right, so this is coming from his wife. He's speaking for his wife, right? Okay. He says, for the fool in the middle, that her home country is under consistent political corruption and crime, and people are too hungry to fight. Oh.
Well, the all and the gall.
So talking about you because you was in the middle. Not you. Yeah. Because these came in before.
Mamas, hi. I'm going to talk to you. I only stated that I am from Barbados. My family is from Barbados and Jamaica, but I live in Philadelphia, one of the most poverty states, and you know whatever.
Philadelphia, not a state.
City. It's the Henny. Goddamn, y'all are good. Podcast people are good as fuck. But anyway, like I was saying before, I'm just from there, so I know a little bit about what they're going through. But I do know that they're more happy about being there than being over here, because over here it's a lot more dumb shit going on. Now let's state that
you may say that, bruh. They don't even have the opportunity. Like, so
I said something in which I did not fully get to push it out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not good at speaking. I'm not the most vocal person in the world.
Yeah, I got you real quick. Look, so just in these other second world or third world countries, if they have dreams and ambitions, guess what? They can't even get to it. Like, they got these dreams and ambitions, they can't even like really conceive of it too much, because I'm speaking. They can't even really conceive of it too much and like think about it too much, because like, dang, like it's never gonna happen. There's no ways, there's no opportunity for me to even make my dreams come true. In America, that's why it's the land of the dreams. Like, you come here, it's the land of opportunity. You could make dreams come true. So I mean, anyways,
If you can.
Moving right along.
That's
we
their
got
opinion.
What'd you say?
I said that's the viewer. I'm talking about the viewer, the person, the comment. I'm saying that's their opinion.
I mean, it's not an opinion; it's facts. Like we look at the GDP of these countries and everything like that. Like there are, it isn't good out there, right? And not only that, like even like the protection from other men. The reason why, like, say if like you live so comfortably, you could walk down the street and not really fear too much because other men, even if they have, you know, devious intentions to harm you, they know that if they get caught, and it's a high probability that they will get caught with all the cameras and stuff, that they're going to jail for life. In those other countries, they don't have the same court systems and things and protections like we have over here. Now, I'm not saying that things still don't happen in America. I'm just saying that the consequences of things happening in America, it's you know what I mean, you're going to get caught. So yeah, because other men get other men in line. That's the fact. So other men get other men in line to give women a comfortable life. So here we go. We have Sean People sends in $5 again. He says, predators target you women because you are weak. No disrespect. Yeah, and predators even target weak men, weak looking men.
It's not even weak, it's ignorance and innocence.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, well, he's saying that predators target you because you're weak. No disrespect. And I'm adding on to it, like, yeah, if a man has a predatory nature, he also targets other weak men because weak men get oppressed by strong men.
What if
That's
we
the
kick
reason
him
why we
and
have
run?
this country. Wait, what?
What if we kick him and run?
I mean, you could try all you want.
He's saying that they trying to pray. So then, what if we get a one good kick and then pew?
I hope you could get it off.
No, that ain't gonna
Popo
work.
from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I got your back. Yeah,
You got
Popo.
it, Frieza.
Popo from Dragon Ball Z. Hey, pull up a picture of Popo. Pull
up a picture of Frieza. That's what you need
Let's
to
get
do.
it, yo.
No, actually, Cell 1. He looks
Cell
just
got a
like
boy.
Cell 1. How you
Pull
don't
up
know
a picture of
Cell 1?
Popo. I told you I was gonna get you.
You need that. Listen, you look
Hey, let
like
me get to
Cell
the super
1.
chats while they pull
Tall
that up.
and lanky and green.
I mean, that could be true. We got Ice_513 sends in $5. With women displaying sexuality, social media, and always wanting a better lifestyle, are they ever truly loyal? Good question. We'll get into that. That's a good one. I'll repeat it back too. So, we're gonna start on this couch. I got you. So, with women displaying sexuality, and this is in general, not talking about y'all, right? So with women displaying sexuality on social media and always wanting a better lifestyle, like they're displaying their sexuality and they want what they see on social media, a better lifestyle, are they ever truly loyal? Because we know that women can be in a relationship but still advertising themselves on social media, right? It's in a sexual way. Not y'all, talking in general because we all see it. Are those women truly loyal? What do you think? Yes or no?
If they're not engaging, yeah, I would say so. Because you're posting for yourself.
If they are, well, a woman is never posting for she's
her
not only
audience.
only posting for herself.
Yeah.
She's posting for reasons of other people. But okay, so since women advertise themselves, right? Because we spoke about that.
Yes.
Then if she's advertising sexuality, then how is she truly loyal? Because part of even how the guy got her in a relationship by her advertising herself. So if she's still advertising herself like that, is she actually truly loyal?
What if she's just sexy?
But yeah, she's still advertising. She's still advertising.
But you can't help it.
But no, what I'm saying
showing his
is,
sexy away.
you should only show your man that sexiness is what this comment is saying. So it's like the point that he's making here is like, okay, if a woman is sexualizing herself on social media while she's in a relationship and she wants this better lifestyle, but she's in a relationship, is she truly loyal? We all know that women and men are different. Men pitch themselves. They go up there and slide in girls' DMs and walk up to a girl and approach. And the woman she doesn't really approach guys, right? She, sits back, look pretty. And then on DMs, she don't really send a DM first. She may like some pictures to get his attention, but she ain't gonna really send that first DM, generally speaking. So she advertised herself. So since he committed to her and gave her commitment, but she's still doing the same things that she was doing to get him, like advertising herself, is it truly loyal? Let's flip it. Let's say if the guy was pitching himself because he had to pitch himself to you, right? Now, let's say if he's still pitching himself to other women, would he be loyal?
No, I mean, no. But
so would the girl be loyal if she's advertising herself?
She's not engaging, though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because women truly normally don't even engage anyway.
Yeah.
Like, how many unread DMs you got? A lot. A lot. You got a lot? Show of hands.
I've seen them just not respond.
I know, but I mean, how many? Sure,
basically.
honest. Y'all got a lot.
I got a few.
That's a lot of DMs.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of DMs. You got over anything over 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I get
5 guys
yeah.
hitting on you. Okay, and then you got what? Well over that, right? Yikes at you. Jordan, like,
I mean,
Jordan doesn't have
I don't really do Instagram.
Oh, you don't
That's
have
the
Instagram.
thing. No, I have it, but like I don't post. So it's really
Can we
hard to
pull
know
up Jordan
that.
Instagram?
You can pull it up. I literally have nothing.
Let me see before you
And
put.
I
Did you
haven't
pull up
posted
Popo?
in years.
Chat back going crazy. You got
It
it. Okay.
came from my relationship.
They pulled up on
First
Sarah one.
version, the skinny one.
Yes. I never liked.
Steve said, "No, we don't work for you."
Y'all need to.
I have like a
I'll be a way better boss.
One mic. I got you. One mic at a time. What you say, Jordan?
Pull up the tree plant.
I don't have anything. I don't feel the need to post.
Oh wait. Let me.
It's my last name, so it's Romani. R-O-M, like Roman, I, and then Jordan.
No, not on this one, but it comes on actually in the actual.
I want to see it too.
Yeah, I have
nothing.
nothing.
She just changed her
no,
profile.
She got
I
no
just
photos?
changed it before.
0.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
she
you, I
got no
got
photos.
nothing. I got like 200 followers.
You in a
like you come to the you come to the gym. I'm in sweats and a big T-shirt.
you
you
are.
wouldn't
I
know
was
that
like,
I'm
damn,
single.
Okay.
People
So-
look at me and they're like, "Whoa, you're," because like I don't
Oh yeah,
feel
one
the
mic
need
at a
to-
time. Let Jordan speak. Go ahead.
I don't like the advertising. I don't like putting things
Yourself out there.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
was your
and
father in your life
Yeah, and
all throughout, and your father and mother was together,
they're still together.
like in a nuclear family?
Yeah.
You
they're-
got
they're
siblings?
Yes, I have a lot.
How
of
many
siblings.
brothers do you have?
8 siblings. I have
8.
8 siblings.
And how
I
many
mean, I have
brothers?
four brothers and 4 sisters. So I'm one.
See, fellas, that's
God
why
bless
she got an Instagram, 0 pictures up. What my producers back there said, and that's what happens when the probability is a little higher with a woman being raised in a nuclear family to not just be so promiscuous out there online.
Now, I used to post a little bit when I was
Oh
like,
god
younger.
dang, she proved me wrong.
Now, when I was younger, I used to post not like, oh my gosh,
Well,
I'm
how old
out
are you?
there.
24,
I post
right?
24. But then
Okay.
after my relationship, I realized like
It ain't worth it.
it's not. I don't want to post myself out there.
Got it.
I mean, and I don't diss people for doing it because it's what you want to do, but
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Got it. And it's a reason why you don't feel comfortable doing it, though. So it isn't really like you're dissing other people. It's just
Yeah,
like
no.
You,
I just don't
you have
feel
a higher standard for yourself.
No, it's not even that. I just don't like I don't like feel it. Like it feels creepy to me sometimes. Like I don't know who's looking, so like that's on private, no pictures. Just me.
Okay.
But-
I mean, that's a good feeling to have. Hey, all these chicks should have that feeling.
And her Instagram's not either. Like there's difference. Like you can post like just pictures of yourself, pictures of your friends, pictures of your
Oh
fashion.
no, I seen cheeks out on Rachel
There's-
Instagram.
So you got an account to never post yourself?
That's the thing too. I go back and forth on but I get like real like if I post something, I'm like, no, I don't really like that. Like I'm also a little bit insecure with like, no, I don't want to keep that posted. So sometimes I like go on there like to like watch funny videos or like I get some of my like gym like videos, my tips on there, but I don't know. I'm not like social media oriented, I would say.
You said tips on there. What, you got
Okay.
OnlyFans or something?
No, tips like I said gym tips.
Gym.
Oh, gym
Like,
tips. Oh,
here's
actually,
your
like
form.
looking
Like,
at things.
here's-
Okay, I
yeah.
got you. All right, so I mean, we could go around a panel with that question, Ice _513, but I pretty much discussed it with her, and I think that'll pretty much sum it up. Let's go with the next super chat. So we have Brandon X33 sends in $6. I'm not. What country you from, man? He says, ladies, do you object? Okay, ladies, do you object a 40-year-old man dating a 20-year-old woman? So do you disagree with a 40-year-old man dating a 20-year-old woman? This question came up on the last podcast. Let's start over here.
So I feel as though it depends as to why he wants to date her. Like, if he's dating her because he actually likes her, cool. If she's a new, improved version of his other wife that he also got as young, then no. Relax, pervert. Relax. Next person.
What about you?
I mean, she legal.
Facts. What about you?
Stay business.
Day business. What about you?
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem.
No problem. What about you?
No me importa. I don't care.
Dan, you know a little Spanish?
Un poquito.
Un poquito. Okay.
Necesito bailar.
Hey, all the Spanish poppies, slide and rate you DM. She with it.
I felt like I should have been single coming on here.
Yo,
Maybe you wouldn't be giving me such a hard time.
No, you chill. I ain't giving you no hard time. If anything, me and Jordan been going back and forth, and me and her been going back and forth. But it's all in good conversation. And yeah, that's crazy. I know why you asked that question, because the last podcast we had this girl up here accusing someone that I know of talking to her when she was 20 and he was 30. And she's like, "Oh, he's a a pedophile," or something like that, like calling him the P word. I'm like, wait, what? You spoke to the dude. That was the situation, but
he's a
How is he a pedophile if she's 20?
Yeah, she's legal.
It depends on how his viewpoint is. Like, why does someone think a psychologist?
Yeah, it was a little wild. But anyway, let's get to the next super chat. We're almost done too, and then we're gonna do last thoughts on the podcast. We have True King sends him $5. He says, Yo, women are indeed spoiled like the weave game, created and ran by men but consumed by women." So he's saying women are spoiled because men created weave, and it's ran by men but it's consumed by women. Okay. Okay. True King, thanks for the support, bro. Ice_513. Hey, man, you've been supporting a whole lot today. Sends in $10. He says, "Why do women always confuse discomfort with insecurity when a woman makes more? She is naturally more unpleasant to the man. He doesn't feel like less. You subconsciously treat him as less." That's a fact. That's a fact. Wait, so what? Think about it. He's saying that the man doesn't feel like less when a woman is making more, but she's just making more. So you subconsciously feel like the man is less. So you think that he's insecure. Good breakdown. Good breakdown. Yeah, I'm gonna use that actually. My man. Thank you. Let's see here. We have God You sends him $5. How much sense does it make to say men don't understand women problems and in the same breath tell men their feeling and what their problems is? That's another fact.
One more time.
God dang. Yeah, he's pretty much saying that how much sense does it make to say that men don't understand women problems and in the same breath you tell a man what they're feeling and what their problems is.
Yeah.
So you're saying it in a pretty much by saying that you're saying that. Okay, cool. Let's do last thoughts on the podcast, and this is going to be the part where if you have any, it's going to leave it up to the ladies. So if you have any questions, you could ask a question. If you don't have any questions, then you could just give your last thoughts on a podcast, and we are going to start with you.
It's the most uncomfortable one. So, I'm going to
You have any
start
questions?
on what you stated the first time about
Wait, what?
when you stated that women not understanding men but trying to explain men. And I feel like we kind of all explain each other. That's why we're kind of here. We're just like trying to get the best understanding that we can. But maybe we're wrong sometimes. But men are I think y'all are kind of nonchalant sometimes. Y'all expect us to just do our job and not really show us how to do our job. We're just here.
I got to come back for that. Women expect men to just do their job. And look, right? Women expect men to just do their job. And if they're not just doing their job, you call them insecure. You call them inadequate. They're lacking in masculinity in certain ways. So just like I said, I gave the example, like you expect that man, if another man slaps your butt, to run up to that man and punch him in the face automatically without telling him, because you expect it. You expect that man on the first date to pay for that bill. If not, you ain't probably going to go on that second date. So you expect certain things from that male, and vice versa. Men expect certain things from you without asking. So that's what we pretty much be talking about. But you got no other questions?
I don't have any last thoughts, but it was
okay.
fun being on here.
Fun. Okay, give you a last thoughts on the podcast. It was fun being on here?
I think it was dope.
Okay.
I appreciate the fact that you allow people to speak.
Yeah. Halfway? Well,
Yeah.
I'll let y'all get it out.
Because a lot of times I'm getting ready to say something stupid, and of course you cut me off. You don't want me to say nothing stupid, but let it come out. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, and not only that, it's because it's for the show purposes too. Like, we've been already rocking for like 2.5 hours. Like, sometimes if you keep elaborating and not making any sense, boom, I gotta kind of like, shut it down. I probably did that to you, but for the rest of the ladies, I don't think I did that. I kind of just, maybe a teeny bit. Yeah, I don't really think I did that. All right. Anyways, would you come back? I'll have you back. And, have you back to spit another bar, too. Any last questions?
Well, if y'all didn't hate on your girl too much, as a true content creator that I am, I take all hate and love. So make sure to follow me on This Is Tosh on YouTube. I do reactions, reviews to my favorite shows. I also do music, also diss tracks. I love diss tracks. And anyway,
Word.
I also love to rant and be in my feelings when I want to. Yeah. This was different. I'm used to being in a quiet little room that's peaceful with my own thoughts, not being interrupted, and just giving my opinions on reactions and stuff like that. But this was okay, besides a little mini roast,
What roast? No one roasted you.
No,
you got the same voice as this guy.
I was playing. I'm playing.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I got brothers, so that's how I know how to roast. You know what I'm saying? So I could take
You
the
called
jokes.
me Piccolo. Yeah.
No, it was a joke.
I called you Mr. Popo.
Right. It was a joke. I called you Freezer and Cell 1.
I know. Right?
And the microphone. So we good. You know what I'm saying? But look, all I'm saying
Wait, what
is
microphone?
I really did this one. All I'm saying is I really
the black one.
Yeah, the
skinny one.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is I really had enjoyed myself. If you would like to have me back, that's fine. If not, I understand. I will bow out gracefully. Everybody's lovely.
Oh, I would definitely have you back on the podcast. Definitely have you back. And actually, Chad, she seems like a charismatic individual.
Thank you.
And she definitely looked like the dude from is that sandwich cold or not? You better eat that sandwich cold. So yeah, check her out on the podcast, on her podcast. And I mean that genuinely. Actually, check her out.
You definitely look like a sewer rat from off of Ninja Turtles. But
I mean, you definitely look like a sumo wrestler in general. So if you really want to get the roast session on.
Don't. You actually look like Pinky in the Brain. That's what
you actually look like the brain that's in the brain.
No, you know what? I should, because it's smart.
You should, because it's smart.
That's a compliment.
Usually
I'll take
the big brains is really a bigger brain means less intelligence if you really want to stick it out.
Not really. Not actually.
No?
Yeah,
okay.
You definitely look like the Scarecrow.
I mean, you
but
definitely look like Precious, but we could keep going.
No, you definitely look like the bottom of my shoe.
I mean, you definitely are the shoe.
I'm not the shoe.
You the whole shoe. You the shoe factory.
You are the hood of a terrible city.
The hood of a terrible city? I mean, you the baby mama to the niggas that's in that terrible city.
Oh, I'm not. Now, I'm only a baby mom to my nigga.
To your kids,
to my one son.
You want to keep it going? We can keep going, or we can get the
family,
hood.
actually.
What you got?
You're still single. That sucks to be you.
I am an entrepreneur.
Oh, who's still single?
You.
Whoever said that?
I told you that he's not. But being a show, I watch a little bit too much. I know too much about everybody.
Too much. Okay,
but
back on.
Anyway,
even if you're not, you seem feminine,
I wanted to
but
say
it's okay.
that I am an entrepreneur. I do sell the necklaces I have on. I'm not sure if y'all can see all of them.
Wait, you sell jewelry and stuff?
Yes, I sell jewelry, clothes. I wanted to open up an all black mall, but I didn't want to just say black owned because that's kind of sound
I feel what you're saying. That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's just pretty much a mall that sells everything. Like I don't know what y'all mall is out here, but out in Delaware,
you talking about a mall like on the internet or an actual mall?
Like
okay,
a big
so you got big dreams
building.
to do things.
Yes.
Okay, good for you. All right.
Can we get the wolf from off of Rampage up out of here, please?
Yo, I'm
sorry. I still got. You don't remember the game?
I don't know why this wildebeest over here. This Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I want to be
from Jurassic Park is talking over here, man.
Queen.
Hey, Dan, switch the cam, man, while I'm talking. I don't know why this Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park talking over here looking like she done ate.
Rex, sir.
Listen, baby girl, you one Skittle, not even a cheeseburger. You one Skittle from busting out that dress, girl. Stop talking like that.
But
anyways, we're gonna move it over
and
here.
you one milkshake away from being anorexic. But hey, listen, we all having a good time.
I'm 6'4", I weigh 200 pounds. But anyways, let's get to
terrible.
Any questions do you have?
It's that booty.
I just have a question, but before I ask my question,
Yeah.
I wanted to make a statement. Before, when you asked about how long you gonna wait for the smash
months.
somebody,
Yeah.
that period includes meeting the right person to even try to smash him. So, with that being said, as long as he's up to par,
Okay.
that wait might not be as
It
long.
may not be as long.
But
Okay, so you
to
came
get
back
to meeting him, it's gonna take a while.
to like find that guy that has the characteristics that you like, and then that's what we were kind of saying. Like if this guy, it depends on the guy, because if he actually meets that standard and he's charismatic enough, I mean he could get the job done much earlier than what you said 5 months before. No, 8 months.
Yeah, I said 8
You
months.
said something crazy long. Yeah, I'm sure he can get the job done in 2 weeks. I'm joking.
My question though is,
but yeah, what's your question?
What is like the biggest problem you faced while dating or trying to meet? Wait, you're taking. Y'all are single. Okay.
I mean, I'm confident.
You could ask it in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we could
So,
answer
I
it
mean,
in
he's
general.
giving coon energy, but
is
seems like
the
he
most-
catering to y'all versus us. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Cool energy. I
Yeah.
mean, baby girl, like, I from the beginning of the podcast, I was nice. I let you spit your bar. I was like, yeah, while you were spitting, I give you props. What you talking about?
Definitely
Like
giving
cool energy.
coon
Nah,
energy.
it's the fact that you saying jokes back, I'm giving you jokes back. You can't handle the jokes.
Not
I
if they're
think it's
disrespectful.
cool. We like, what you talk is disrespectful. What joke was disrespectful to you?
I'm
Name
gonna
the
say
joke.
half of them. I'm not gonna say all. I'm gonna say half.
So, but they weren't. So look, I'll give you. So none of the jokes that you said to me was disrespectful. But I could have taken it disrespectfully based off
You
how I
did.
felt.
You're
No,
not
I
gonna
didn't.
admit it, but you did.
No. I do this all the time. I had a girl on here. We was joking back and forth. She called me feminine. Oh, you avoid this and this. And I was calling her jerks, and she wound up leaving and kind of trashing the back. That was literally the last
How was
episode.
that jokes that she left? I'm still here.
But yeah, you chilling.
you
It's
can't
because
handle the joke.
yeah, she probably she couldn't handle
Took
it.
it too
You
personal.
So do you ever?
Yeah, well, listen, let me finish to her, right? Yeah, let me finish. And what I'm saying, elaborating on this. So we was joking back and forth. We both black. We'll do this at a family barbecue if we was family. We'll be roasting each other. You know how black people get down. So you making jokes at me, I'm making jokes at you, but it's hurting your feelings. But the jokes that you're telling me isn't hurting my feelings. So the person that
You ain't
No,
roast
look-
none of them.
well, let me just finish real quick. Just let me finish. And I'll get to that, right? What I'm saying is the person that can't handle the joke, they have the weakness. If you're letting someone control and manipulate your emotions, then you take the L. You're not controlling and manipulating my emotions. So I'm saying is, I'll have you back and we could really come here and have a good crack session because I'm with it. It's fun to me, actually. I actually like it. But if you got the thicker skin for it, we could actually have, because I'm sure the chat was loving it, right, Dan? Steve? They was loving it, right? So, and you do a podcast. You about the entertainment game. And I'm actually giving you props on your podcast. It's like you actually have something because you talk funny, because you talk like that guy, but it's funny in a good way. You get what I'm saying? So that's a compliment. You probably could make some good content, but it's
actually,
yourself. But
don't want to be compared to
you don't want to be
anything
compared to nobody.
that's not flattering of me. You know
I
what
feel
I'm
you.
saying?
But the
So-
kid that said that is actually funny.
It was nothing bad.
Like he went viral.
Say something crazy. And
Yeah. And it's the way he said it. Like, why you ain't need a code?
But see, that's why I don't do podcasts, is because it just seems like
Okay,
y'all
go
got to
ahead.
do the
Sure.
extra to get ratings. You know, that's just
Yo,
my
I
opinion.
didn't
and my
do any
experience. So,
extra.
I mean, this is my first time. I don't.
Yeah, I know it's your
You
first
know,
time. I didn't
yeah.
do any extra. That was the first thing I said, and you took it the wrong way. And then you came with jokes back. I'm just like, okay, cool. That's actually funny. I like it, right? And I'm coming back at you with jokes. All I'm saying is just some advice to take from in life in general.
I mean,
'Cause
I'm obviously not your type, but you know, it's all good.
No, listen. Because I have an 11-year-old daughter, and I do the same thing with my daughter. My daughter actually came up, quick story real quick, because it's all relatable. My daughter actually came up to me today, she walked inside the house and she was crying, and she full tears. This is a true story. Today at around 3:20 p.m., she came in the house crying. I'm like, baby, what's wrong? Why are you crying? She's like, my friends, they were talking about me and, saying this. I'm like, okay, well, what did they say? She tells me what they said. I'm like, all right, well, why are you letting these people control how you feel with the words that they're saying? You stronger than that. You a Cooley. I raised you much better than that. Me and you, we crack jokes in the house all the time. I prepared you for this. I literally told you, I prepared you for this, my little daughter, by me and you always cracking jokes back and forth. And even when you over your cousin's house, my sister's house and stuff like that, we all cracking jokes. We got a whole family that crack jokes. And then I'm like, and the other thing is that really why I think she's crying, because she just got her period, her first period, which was like 4 days ago now. Well, 5 days ago now. So compact that onto it.
She's gonna see this one day.
Compact that onto it with everything else. She was crying. So at the end of the day, I understand that women are more emotional than men. I get that. But if you really want to kill it in an entertainment game, you gotta, get some calluses on your hands, get some thick skin, and little jokes like how we conversing back and forth.
I mean, to me, it's just all about watching your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because if the shoe is on the other foot and I come at your penis size, or I come at your funds, or I come at how wet your car is, like all that type of stuff to a dude is disrespectful. If I come at how your girl look or something, it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not to me in general. No, it only depends, ladies. It only depends, because human beings is similar in ways. It only depends if that man is a weak man, like he's sensitive. If he's sensitive about stuff, I'm not sensitive about things, so we could have this conversation and joke back all the time. But anyways, let's move it right along. Did you have a question?
You was responding. That's some sensitivity to me. But wait, what you say? Go right ahead.
You said feel like what? No, I gotta move. I have a job to do. I host a podcast, so I gotta move the conversation along. What's up?
My fault.
What is the biggest struggle you faced with dating?
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's your question.
Yes.
All right. You want to go around a panel with this, or is this okay? Let's go around a panel with it. All right. Cool. All right. We're gonna start over here then.
And start accountabilities as to how you have set yourself up to those failures or struggles.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Let's start with Rachel. Man, you came with the hard question for the ladies at the end.
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I just came out of terrible stuff, so I guess it's my fault. That's it. I don't know.
Like, trauma you faced with him though, like did he traumatize you?
No, not traumatized. Definitely not. No. Yeah. I just think you asked what problems you have with dating, or like what problems.
Like what struggles
you faced with dating. I had the last person had issues with abandonment, and I had to go travel, and that was it. And that, I don't know. And then other guys just really want to wife me up immediately. I think that's the only problem I have.
Ooh, you guys want to wife you up immediately?
Yeah, they want to be taken care of immediately. After the first date, they want to come over, and I don't want them to.
Maybe they just try and love bomb and just try to hit.
I think they all do that.
You talk to what guys you give attention to, black guys or white guys or Spanish guys? Because it all depends, culture sometimes.
Spanish guys, black guys, white guys.
Oh, you open to all doors.
Yeah,
okay.
But recently, it's been Spanish guy.
Okay, that's why you know that Spanish a little bit. Makes sense.
I remember my interracial days.
You learn the language. What did my grandfather said? You learn a different language.
No, I was just going back off of her. I was saying I remember my...
You say you remember one of your Spanish dudes?
No, I was saying I remember my interracial days.
Oh, your interracial days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so I guess she pretty much answered it.
It was my problem. It's my fault.
Yes, you took accountability. All right, what about you?
Okay, I guess I'm new to really actually dating, so my problem is putting myself out there and accepting, actually giving someone a chance, and letting go of my past fully, not holding on to the good things. I have to understand that there's a new person coming. It's completely different. That's my problem. Don't focus on the past.
Okay.
Got you. And then I'll let you go last since it's your question. And what about you?
Well, I'm going to say this is not how I am now. But my biggest problem is I love a little bit too hard. I believe a little bit too much. I love Disney movies. They're amazing. So I feel as though a man is only as good as his word. What he says to you, he means. To me, I don't believe that he's not going to keep his word because I trust you the moment I meet you, which is my biggest downfall. And the men that I dated, they always just lied and deceived. So that was my downfalls. And that just sounds so
Go ahead,
No.
Rachel.
Were you saying I love bomb?
No, the guys love bomb.
Okay, yeah.
You were
yeah.
thinking about that? You All right, what about you?
I'm sorry, what's the question again?
Go ahead. That's
What
the
is
question.
one of the biggest struggles the struggles that you have faced while dating around, and how have you had fault in like not attracting the right people, like or men,
That's a good question.
or to secure a relationship?
I think my fault, I would have to say, not setting boundaries. I feel like you got to set boundaries with men. If you don't, they're going to walk all over you and use you. So set them boundaries and don't be afraid of that. If they have an issue with that, then they got to go.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's like kind of period.
That's from
Yeah,
experience.
so I feel what you're saying. Boundaries only work with a woman when a woman holds the key to sex. So your boundaries only work before you give up sex. Once you give up sex, there aren't any boundaries. You think you can set boundaries, but you really can't. And some boundaries you can set with a weak man, and you don't want that man anyway, so it ain't gonna last. So you setting boundaries that you're gonna break yourself because you're gonna break up with him. So really, truly, it's about the woman set boundaries in the beginning, and that can kind of maybe see where the how he would be in a relationship with you and how he would maneuver to get the box. But then once he has sex with the woman, men hold key to relationships. So the man sets the boundaries. That's what the man should be doing. But most men, they're weak and not as masculine, so they don't set those boundaries in a relationship in the beginning. So the woman is still posting promiscuous pictures that they don't want her to be posting, or the man is, or the woman is still going out to the club with her single friends and taking single girls trips that he doesn't want her to do, but he doesn't have the masculinity to assert that and set that boundary. Because he doesn't want to lose her. So that's an insecurity. A true insecure man is a man that doesn't want to set boundaries because he doesn't want to startle his woman because he fears that she will leave him. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's normally how it goes. Because remember I said competence leads to accomplishments, which leads to confidence. And when you got that true confidence, right, that you worked on and you earned, then you have the options, right? And then when you have options, you have an abundance mindset. And once you got that abundance mindset, you have the ability to be intolerant of females' inadequacies. So you definitely set boundaries because you know you could replace her. The guys that don't have a lot of options, they're like insecure because this like they're scared of her. They're scared of losing that woman. So they don't want to assert themselves so much on her because she may say, oh, you're controlling. Oh, you're this and this. The masculine men that got options, we don't give a freak what that woman says. No, I don't date chicks that do this. If you ain't with it, goodbye. You either comply or goodbye. So it's my way or the highway. That's how most men that worked on something and earned something operate. They don't say it like that, like how I'm saying it now. They just, actions speak louder than words. They'll smash you, keep you in sex zone, but you'll never get wifed up. And you'll be wondering, well, why he didn't give me that commitment? Why he didn't wife me up? Why are we not like moving things forward in a relationship? Well, it's simple, baby girl. You did something wrong, and he's just not going to elevate you. So men disqualify women silently. They'll never tell you. They'll just keep smashing. But since he's smashing, women interpret that as, oh, he truly, truly, really likes me. No, he just like clapping them cheeks. You feel what I'm saying?
So we should just let men use us, is what you're saying?
No, what the heck? What?
I don't understand what you mean.
How the heck did you get what?
I'm
What are you talking about?
I didn't understand. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm about to explain that again.
Yeah.
I
I still stick to my point. Ladies, set boundaries.
and I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that it really kind of only works in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guys that I do work in a relationship for, how could it work? He's the leader, and you're setting the boundary on that. He's lacking in something there. He's inadequate to some degree. So some way you're gonna fall out of a attraction for him is what I'm saying. It may not be the first 6 months. It may not even be the first 2 years. But it's gonna build up, and it's gonna build up that resentment where you're gonna just be like, I need a more masculine man. Let's get to Jordan. Do you have any? Actually, last thoughts for you.
I didn't get to answer my question.
Oh yeah, god dang, answer your own question.
So I would say my faults in not being into a relationship is I'm very reserved. So I'm very reserved and my time is limited. So it's like I go on dates and conversation is fun and nice and whatever.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like, so can I get a kiss? Like, ew, I just met you. Like, what the hell? So it's like men just want to like dive into it. And I get it. That's what men's goal is.
Yeah, that's
but
the
it's
goal.
but it's like for me, and then I feel like because of that, and then they'll start trying to have like sexual conversations, and I'm like, I really don't want to talk this with you. And then I lose interest in them like that. And there's also like, we'll meet, they'll put in the effort at the beginning, like, oh yeah, I'll go near you and we'll go out somewhere there. Okay, cool. But then it's like, oh, so when am I see you again? You coming out to see me? It's like, you want me to go to you? When are you coming over to hang out? It's just I don't go out much, so I don't really meet many people. And then I recently got off of like dating apps because I'm like, these are pointless. Like they were getting me nowhere, so I was like, okay, bye.
Gotcha.
So now it's just finding out where to go to find
a man. Yeah. Yeah.
And the bars is not it. Clubs is not it.
The library.
I go to the library. I don't
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Cappuccino.
Starbucks, really? Do men really go to Starbucks?
It depends what kind of guy you want.
Okay, exactly. I make my own coffee, so I don't need Starbucks. So it's like, where are y'all at,
so
men?
I could give you a little advice on what you just said. I mean, yeah, you're right. You said that most of the guys that you're meeting, you know, they're looking for something quick, but you're not looking to give it up quick because it's the game. It's a game that both genders play. Men are trying to garner sex from a woman without giving up so much time, attention, and resources, and women is trying to take time, attention, and resources from the man without giving up sex. So you got to play that dance real good. So that means that you have to put more, if it's a guy that you like, right? Maybe like, oh, he's cool, I like him, but you know you really don't want to give up the box that fast. So because you want him to show more, that means that you have to be more interesting yourself as a person. And then that would keep him around waiting for the box.
I think I cut him off before.
You cut him off before. Yeah. So sometimes maybe you just got to wait, maybe give, you know, be a little bit more interesting yourself. Maybe text first, you know, that's one thing because most girls don't text first. You know, maybe, you know, most guys don't receive compliments. So if this is a guy that you like, maybe give him a compliment, you know, that would makes men feel better. You know what I'm saying? So maybe do those little things to show your interest, be an interesting person. That will keep them around so you don't have to give up the poon that fast. And sorry, man, I'm giving game to the girls. Y'all probably like, dang, Cooley, you messing it up. But I mean, they here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I got to give some game back. So that's a way that you could do it to, you know, keep the guy getting the attention and the time from him without giving up the box so fast until you truly see that, okay, he deserves the box. Yeah.
Thank you for that. Last thoughts.
Yeah, last thoughts.
Good. I had a good time.
Had a
Good
good time?
conversation.
Do you like last time? Last time it was just like you and my co-host and like one other girl.
Yeah, it was fine too. The conversation, it flowed easily.
Word.
This one took, I feel like we've been here for like 3 hours.
We've been here for a minute, bro. I gotta eat.
Been chill.
Okay, no, fair enough. Would you come back?
Yeah, I'll come back.
Definitely have you back. Thank you for coming. And Jordan, any last questions?
No last questions.
Okay.
And thanks for having me. It was good. You guys were good conversation. No last comments.
All right, word. Would you come back?
Yeah.
She
I'll
said,
come back.
She said, yeah, Rachel, why did you make me come today?
I'll come back with Rachel.
Rachel, this guy is a misogynist a-hole and he's talking crap about women and belittling them.
Oh my God.
At the end of the day, I'm not. You just see I gave her
agree.
actually the best advice that no woman probably ever gave you before. Am I correct?
Yeah, you are correct.
All right. Yeah, and that advice will work. Okay, Jordan, I'll have you back. And Rachel, what about yourself? Any last questions?
No last questions. Yeah.
How'd you like it?
It was a splendid time.
Gotcha. No, thank you for coming back.
Yeah, of course. I would love to come back again if you'll have me. Definitely gonna promote myself. Come support the fellow content creators of society.
Word.
You know, and thank you to all the people who commented. Honestly, it made it so much fun.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, you may want to come back with a different friend because Jordan, like, yeah, I ain't have no. Jordan, like, man, I'm tapped out. Man, you should have called Kelsey. Why didn't you call Kelsey?
Next time I'll call Kelsey.
Nah, I'm messing with y'all. But other than that, this podcast was very no fugazi. Thank y'all for tuning in. Our next episode will be on Wednesday at around 9 p.m. Today was a little late. Sorry, we started at 10, but we'll start around like 9 p.m. next week. And the week after that, man, just to let y'all know, we're gonna be in Vegas on Michael Sartain and Rolo Tomasi's podcast called Access Vegas, and then we also doing a podcast with the Saints and the Sinner. So y'all gonna stay tuned in for that, and we'll continuously to keep you guys updated. But other than that, thanks, ladies, and we out.
Bye.